Khloé Kardashian, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so happy to finally meet you. You are the first Kardashian to come on Call Her Daddy. So this is a big moment.
This is a big moment. I am a trendsetter in the family.
Yeah, you are. Number one. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm really excited to be here. I called Kim on my way here.
Oh my God. Was she like, don't say anything stupid. Don't give the family tea.
No, I think she knows I probably will. So she's like, just think about all your answers. I'm like, I do not think before I speak. And that's my problem.
I love it. Your mom knows you're here.
Yes.
What does Chris think right now?
I think she wants to be here. She was dying. I think I was like, oh, I'm doing this at 2. And she's like, if you need to call me, just at any time. And I'm like, okay. So I think she really wants to be here.
You're like, Mom,
give me some time. This is my thing.
You can come on next, Chris.
Oh, she will.
She's like, what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get an email. You joke about how you like rarely leave your neighborhood these days, and it
Not
takes
a joke.
Yeah, no, okay,
No, serious.
Dead serious. What does it actually like take for you to get out of the house?
So I would say that for a few years, and I think it started with COVID, I think sort of everyone became social recluses for a minute. But that was my good initiation into being a recluse. And then it took me a good 4 years to get out of it. I feel like since I've been 40 for like 6 months or something, but I feel now I'm a little more social, but I'm choosy about where I go.
I think that's good though, right?
No, I think it's good, but it was unhealthy how reclusive I was, and it was like only kid things, and I wasn't going to do anything adult, and like nobody talked to me because I hate humans. And now I'm like, okay, I could socialize a little bit. I have my social batteries getting turned up a smidge.
Can you think of a recent time that someone forced you out of the house and you immediately regretted it?
Sometimes it's the second I get in the car that I'm like, what did I like? Oh, my outfit, like it's just how I feel. It's too much work. And then you just have to like schmooze people. And you're like, I don't really, these aren't enjoyable conversations. They're like, it's just small talk. And like, nobody cares what I'm doing right now with my life. Like, shut up. So it's those moments. Oh gosh, I sound like such a Grinch.
No,
but
let me just validate you. It's so real. Like I was saying that to my friend the other day. I was like, I am really losing my patience for just this like fake chatter. Like I either want to be with my fucking family where I can just say it as it is and no one's going to get offended and we're all just talking real.
Yeah.
Or I'm at work because I love doing this. Is she calling? No.
I was like, it's her texting.
No.
Hold on. The queen. I'm not in glam. Phone call. Okay, boss.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
Oh my God. She has to be in glam.
I get it. It'll just be a phone call.
I respect her.
What is your favorite thing to do when you are like just chilling by yourself?
Oh, by myself?
Mm-hmm.
Never leaving the bed. By myself in my bed, watching TV.
What are you watching?
I mean, I love a documentary. I just watched, is it apple cider vinegar?
Oh my God.
No, did I make that up?
No, but that sounds amazing.
It's the story about this health influencer from Australia that faked having cancer.
Oh, okay. Fascinating.
And it's like a 2 episode. She ends up not having it. She's still on the run and like whatever, but it's fascinating. So I like things like that, like sort of gossipy, but it's a docu. I need that.
I love that. Okay. This is really random, but what is something in your house that may surprise people?
You know, maybe by my bedside drawer is the more like, it's such like a mishmash of things. Like
I thought you were about to say like your bedside drawer has like, I thought you'd be like the vibrators in there. I was like, I didn't know where you were going.
We have vibrators. I mean, sure. But I wasn't going to disclose all that. But, you know, yes, in the bedside drawer. But I have like, because I don't smoke weed recreationally, but I have weed pens to smoke to go to sleep because I hate the feeling so much that it just knocks. Like if I could never smoke and talk to you.
Wait, that is an episode we have to do at one point, Khloé.
Oh, no, I'm nuts.
No, what would happen? You're just like,
I just am like, I either will hysterically laugh the whole time. My mom and I did gummies together on the show. And so, I don't know, they didn't kick in because we're not used to gummies. And we went to a restaurant and we were so high at the restaurant and we're crying and we ate like 5 bags of chips and we're just like, we're ridiculous. But so I have people are always like, oh, I didn't know you smoke. I'm like, I sort of don't. I just smoke to go to sleep because I have a hard time sleeping.
I do the same thing. I take like a tiny edible because I don't want to be high out of my mind.
Right.
But just enough to like put me in that zone where I'm ready to sit back, relax, and
just
enjoy
relax,
the show.
Turn the brain off a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I also have something Courtney gave me for Christmas. It's called a biocharger.
What is that?
Exactly. It looks like a device from Back to the Future. I'm not kidding. I don't know if this generation knows what Back to the Future is, but it's this big ass device, like the size of this chair. And someone has to come and give you a tutorial. Also, it's like, you have to ask people if they want this gift. You don't just spring it on them because where am I putting such a thing? But it is really cool, actually. It does electrocurrency and you have different, it's so Courtney. Like the more I talk, it's like totally a Courtney gift.
I just was like looking through some of your quotes and I remember you saying to Courtney, like, why don't you have Wi-Fi in this big giant fucking house?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's not about the Wi-Fi, it's about the radiation.
Yeah, like nobody cares. No, we all want Wi-Fi. Nobody cares about the radiation when it comes to their phone.
No. Okay. You and your mom, Kris Jenner, obviously live next door to each other. What is the most intrusive thing that she has done since becoming your neighbor? Or are you the intrusive one?
No, I feel like she's the intrusive one. But you ask her and she might have a different story. So she spies, like if ever there's cars in the driveway, because we have 2 different driveways, but you can see both of them. And she will always ask like, oh, I see there's a white car outside. Whose car is that? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And like, stop asking me. I'm 40 years old and I have 2 kids. Like she's very curious as to who's over there all the time. But what I found out recently that she does is when I'm not home, I guess she finds out that I'm not home and she goes in my closet and she looks at things to borrow or take. And I found that out actually today.
Wait, how did you find it out?
Because I asked her, I was like, God, what, like, I just need to know what, because I keep getting alerts like Kris Jenner is on your property. And I'm like, but what are you doing? Like, it's always when I'm gone, do you not know that I'm not, like that I'm home or I'm not home? And she's like, oh, well, I just wanted to look in your closet for something. And I was like, well, what are you looking for? And she's like, just to see if there's anything I could borrow. And I'm like, but you could, like, to me, I'm like, you could ask. And you're doing it intentionally when I'm gone.
Maybe she loves the thrill. Kris loves the thrill of snooping around.
She does. But then I'm like, well, what else are you looking through? All my drawers?
I feel like I just bought my parents a house and they're going to live like 10, 15 minutes away from me.
No, it's the best.
It is?
It is.
Okay, but Khloé, you are like sharing a land with your mom. Like you love it.
So I do love it.
Okay.
And especially like when you're going to have kids and all of that, that's going to be, it's what people, well, I think people dream of stuff like this. Maybe not being directly next door where we don't even have like a property line. We're a little too close, but 10, 15 minutes, that's such a blessing. And send your kids over there. But it's also, you don't have your parents, like you got to have dinners with them and there's no excuse. I think it's the best.
Do your sisters think you're insane?
We all live in the same gated community.
But they're not directly, like
No.
you can see through a window.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So they think I'm insane, but then Kylie is the one that wishes. She's like me. She's like, I wish I was next to mom. And I'm like, well, we could always trade houses. So yeah.
I feel like a big conversation, literally since all the way at the inception of Keeping Up with the Kardashians to now, is who is Kris's favorite child right now in this current moment? Who do you think it is?
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by White Claw. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are way too hot to be spending the summer sitting inside and just scrolling on your phone, okay? We are getting those bikinis out of storage and we are getting out of the group chat too, okay? I want all of us to have fun this summer, and you know what goes perfect with a 7 UV index and yapping with your girls? A cold can of White Claw, okay? I'm just getting back from Unwell spring break in Miami, and let me tell you, there is nothing more refreshing than a cool, crispy White Claw by the pool. You give me a mango White Claw and a lounge chair, I'm set for the day, okay? Daddy Gang, it is officially White Claw summer. They've got only 100 calories in 12 glorious ounces. Plus, they're gluten-free and have the taste you know and love. I always like to grab a variety pack so everyone can have their favorite flavor, from peach to black cherry to mango. You truly can't go wrong. My personal favorite is OG black cherry through and through. I cannot be stopped when I get one in my hands. It's time to celebrate the end of hibernation season. Summer is around the corner, and it's time to get out and get after it. Cheers to that, okay, Daddy Gang? Let's go find a guy with a boat and grab a claw. Pick up a pack from your local favorite spot and grab life by the claw with your favorite flavor this summer. Tell him your founding father sent you. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Who is Chris's favorite child right now in this current moment? Who do you think it is?
Right now, because it does change, but it changes on probably who's doing the most. I don't know. But if like she was here, she's going to say me because I'm here. But it always goes between Kim and Kylie, those two.
But I feel like you're so rock solid with her. Like,
yeah, no, I am. But see, I know where I stand. Like, I don't care.
You don't need the flowers.
No, it doesn't bother me because I'm also like, girl, you're the one that calls me for everything. So we're good.
You know deep in your soul where you stand.
I do. I'm not insecure about it.
People on the internet always say the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Has she ever known something about your personal life before you've known it's coming out?
She has.
Oh my God.
She has more times than less, her and Kim. So I think that saying is like cool. I'm like, Mom, that's so badass. And I think sometimes it bothers her. And I'm like, why does that bother you? But Kim has known about the cheating. I think both of the cheating stuff. I think Kim found out first. I know definitely this. I think both, which is crazy before I knew. And then my mom with my ex-husband, she knew things before I did and had to tell me. Or even now, like just the other day, she had to tell me something crazy. And I was like, are we okay that this is still happening? But
do you like that they know before you?
I would rather a family member than a stranger.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I don't like that any of this stuff happens, but I would rather it them. I'm not someone that gets mad at the messenger.
That's a great point. And I also was thinking about it too when I was thinking about that. Like, it's great to have like publicists and agents and all that. But at the end of the day, I think you guys have been so fortunate to succeed in this industry because of how many of you there are and how much you guys have each other's back. And it's like, I really admire the way that it's so clear that you guys ride for each other no matter what. And there's just a lot of people that don't have that because it's not blood. Like you have these people out there, and if they find something out, they're always going to have your back in these moments because that's literally your family. So,
well, and we always say, like, we get how you see someone that's in the limelight and then they spiral out of control. And I also get that because they don't have anyone else that's going through it with them. Like even if they have a family with them, if they're not in the forefront, sometimes it's really hard to understand what that person's going through. And we feel really fortunate that even at the worst of it, we're like, but at least we get it together and we can really support one another. And no one can ever go too far because we're like, snap out of it. We know what you're going through. You can have a bad month, a bad week, whatever, but we're there to support each other and get each other out of it. And they're not relatable conversations that you can have with like your girlfriends. No. And I get that. And so for you to vent these things to your friend group, they're gonna be like, what are you talking? Like, I don't care. And those aren't real problems, but they're real in my reality. So it's nice where you have this circle of trust that you feel safe with and you can vent about the most superficial, ridiculous things, but they matter to you at that moment. And so it is a blessing.
Well, you have mentioned that your family has multiple group chats. One of them even has ex-boyfriends in it. Okay, tell me who's in these group chats.
The one with all the baby daddies is the entire family group chat. And that is like my grandma, my cousin Cece. It's like everyone. There's the OG group chat, which is just the siblings and my mom. There's sisters and mom. because maybe my brother, if we're talking about men or whatever, my brothers want to hear it. There's Jess Sisters. Courtney's removed herself out of some group chats. So I know she thinks, or at one point, Kim outed everyone and said there was a not Courtney group chat. That has been gone. But now there is a not Courtney group chat, but unintentionally because she left a group chat. But when people leave, I love to add them back. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You are not leaving. And then they get pissed. I just keep adding them.
Chloe, she's like, leave me alone.
Well, who runs away from a conversation? Either have it or mute us like Kendall and Kylie does.
Oh, that's so fucking true. Kylie's like, I haven't seen any of your texts in 4 years, but I'm going to keep it
at
moving.
least pretend that you're in there.
Okay, one of the most iconic moments was when you yelled liar at the Kardashians premiere after your ex came on screen.
I thought you meant at the table.
Both.
Yeah.
That was the most iconic. And then when you were back at the premiere and it was playing and you screamed liar in the crowd, like, so fucking good. You have to make light of like these like
you do
right dark situations. So I'm gonna tell you a crazy rumor that I read, and if it's fake, say liar.
Okay.
You face-tuned your cat.
Liar. Do I have to say liar? I could do it like that.
Okay, you didn't face-tune your cat.
No, I didn't.
Okay, love that.
And just so you know, because I was like, wow, that's crazy that people would think that. I tried to see if it would work in FaceApp and it doesn't. So if somebody just wanted to check, you can't do it. I tried because I was like, I just need to know if you fucking can, because that's insane if it lets you FaceApp an animal, and you can't.
Hollywood 4 does not work on the cat, bitches.
It doesn't. I wish
love
it did.
Me too.
Some cats need it.
You and your sisters are all paid the same amount on the Kardashians.
True.
Oh, are you guys allowed to like cut any footage that you don't like?
Yes, but it's more vanity things like that we would cut, like, and mainly like sometimes like my mom or something like that. But I've never, I mean, trust me, I would have cut way other shit. I've never cut anything crazy.
Who's the pickiest?
Courtney, but it's more because she'll say, I say like too many times, so remove this word. It's more that regard. It's not really because of not storylines, because they're following us, but it's not about a story concept. It's more verbiage.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
You want to present well. I get it.
And she still says like
Too
500
much.
times.
We love you, Courtney.
Yes.
Okay, lie or not, Rob lives in your house.
Liar. Everyone thinks that. I don't know why.
Oh
He
my
has
God.
his own home. He's an adult.
How do you think Rob has managed to stay so private?
He's a good old recluse like me. I respect it. But we live in the same community. He comes over all the time. I'm with Dream all the time. But yeah, I don't know why everyone thinks he lives with me. And I love that you asked that, because I think as a man too, not that it's a bad thing if he did live with me, because he did live with me at one point and I loved it, but I begged him to. And I actually wish he did live with me now. But I just think also he wants people to know, like, I got my own shit going on.
Okay, lie or not, you have a secret sex tape with your ex-husband.
I don't think so.
In 2016, you told Andy Cohen you had it locked in a safe.
Oh, maybe I do.
Chloe.
Wow, that's I don't even remember that. But maybe if I said that, then maybe. Wow.
I'm obsessed.
A lot happens every year. I'm like, wow, I went on Andy Cohen and said that. Then probably if
Really?
I said that.
Wait, you don't know?
But not like a sex tape. It's not like I was like entertained. Like it was never, if this is, I think it's all coming back to me. Like, I'm sure it was something we just did for ourselves,
Yes.
not like to sell to somebody. Oh my God, maybe.
I know, kind of fun.
Yeah, good for me.
Oh my God. Okay, lie or not? You're like, I have a sex tape.
I was like, I do not. And then in 2 seconds, I changed my answer.
No, I love it. Okay, lie or not, Kris Jenner plants stories in the press to distract from bad news of the family.
No, lie. But I love that people think that.
I love that for her, even if she did that.
I
Like,
know.
I would do that too if I had that power. I'm like, plant,
But
boom.
people would love what's actually in the media over this planted thing.
True. when someone is in the middle of family drama, can you like take us to what happens? Are you guys all on the phone? Are you texting? Are you meeting at someone's house? Like, where are you? How is it going down?
It could be all of the above. It depends the level of drama. And it's like, is this a code 4? And probably like a code 4 is like, we need an in-person meeting, family meeting, stat, get Christy on the phone, our publicist. Like, we need everyone, all hands on deck. Or if it's a mild thing, then it could be a text war back and forth. But normally, no, not normally. It just depends what it is. But we've had a few in-person meetings.
Do you feel like it's calming down a little bit? Like people are a little less crazy towards you guys? Or do you think it's still as insane?
I think it just depends on the month. But I will say, for me, but it's also because I've been a recluse recently, but for me, I feel like things have calmed down, but I'm also not dating and all those things, so I don't have a lot of drama.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I love that for me
you
too.
Feel,
I deserve this for right now.
True.
I do.
Okay, lie or not, your therapist exposed your personal details to the tabloids.
True. I know. Rude.
Khloé,
don't be fucking rude.
No, beyond rude.
No, beyond.
Like,
not nice.
That's like, my heart breaks for you in that moment, because that is like, therapy is such a beautiful thing. I am in therapy and I can't imagine then the lack of trust that comes from someone that is being paid and has all the like laws around it that they're not allowed to spread that shit. Like, were you ever able to confront the person and get closure?
No. And this happened, it was couples therapy with my ex-husband. And I know for a fact it was this person, but when it happened, and this was like the height of tabloids. And when it was on the cover, I was like, I just knew instantly, but I was going through so much personally and emotionally. I just said, I'm done with this and and people always ask, why didn't I press charges? That's also just not my thing. Like, I know who you are and what you did, and I don't know what that's going to do for me. But what was done was done. That happened. And I also saw a doctor when I was with Lamar and I was trying to get pregnant. I was doing IVF, and that doctor, or a nurse, I can't say which one because I don't know, they released my IVF records to the press, and that's a violation of HIPAA law as well. But those two things really, the therapy thing really messed with me, and I took a break from therapy for a long time. I now have a new therapist, but it took, at least like 10 years it took me to trust someone again.
I was going to say, because I feel like especially when you go through things that you have publicly shared on the show and that has come out in media with like romantic relationships or even just like with your family and your life, like the natural thing that people would say is like, you should get into therapy and you should talk about how this has affected your ability to trust or to love or whatever. And then for you to have to be like, I tried that and they violated.
Right.
It's so backwards, and I'm so sorry that you've had to deal with that, because no one should ever have to deal with that. And then it's like, how do you even begin to look for help when you feel like the help that is there is going to exploit you?
You don't feel safe. And the whole point is feeling safe.
Is it true that now your new therapist is the same as Kim's?
True.
Oh my God. How is that going that you are sharing therapists with your sister?
I think it's great. I don't know. I think it's great. But also, Kim and I work really well together in life. We really do. And Kim introduced me to her. Kim was like, I'm seeing her. I think she'd be really beneficial to you. And she is. And she's just, and I think it's sort of good because she gets our dynamic even from a deeper level by knowing Kim.
Oh, nice.
I think so.
Yeah.
And she gets to hear Kim's version of the story, or Kim's version of, not that it's a lie or anything, but like Kim's version of our childhood and my version. And, because we all have different experiences in how we narrate things. And I think that's important.
I think that's amazing. I was also thinking like half the time you could be like, oh, I'm sure Kim caught you up on this, but this recently just happened. And then boom, you're in it.
If she does, she's really good at not acting like that.
Okay, obviously everything that you do is basically discussed on the internet. Do you read your comments?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I think it just depends. I didn't for years. Lately, not that I'm really reading. I like to engage with fans. So it's more like I like to just like, hi, I love you, like nice things because I'm just appreciative. But when it gets, I could tell if I'm in like a dark place and I'm like, I'm not strong enough to read things. So it just really depends on me, but I wouldn't say no.
What comments upset you the most?
Right now, I feel like I'm really good. Like I'm in a good place. I don't think I'm like, oh, shut up. Like I could just brush it off and be like, I don't know. Someone said something to me the other day. And I'm like, Daddy, chill. Like leave me the fuck alone. But things just don't get under my skin. But before, it would probably be more, I think, when I was fresh off of the Tristan cheating on me stuff, if it was any comment about me being weak or like I can't keep a man or things like that, that maybe I was already insecure about. Like I was like, okay, that's a trigger, but more so because I'm insecure about it. If they said it to me on another day, it probably wouldn't bother me.
I think that's also interesting because looking at public figures, so much of what we are seeing are things that people are also experiencing in their everyday life. Like there's nothing more relatable than getting cheated on. Sadly, I've been cheated on. Everyone in this room has been cheated on, and it's so fucking sad. But you having to play it out on the world stage, people get to have the opinions where like so many women obviously listening and watching are going to be like, oh, I went back after he cheated on me. But that is not on the tabloid. So you having to read things, I do love that you're saying like it literally depends on the day. Mm-hmm. Some days I'm feeling good. Yeah. It just depends where you're at mentally.
Totally. There's some days I'm like, I can't, like there was a time that I was like, I can't even go outside because I was so embarrassed to even look at people. And that I'm like, but why did I carry that with me? Like now that I'm out of that, and I don't know. And it was obviously something that I had to process and go through and work on myself about, but I'm not going to deny that I wasn't at that low of a point where there were times I would not leave my house because I just didn't even want to look at someone in the eyes. Like that's how dark it got for me.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by BetterHelp. Daddy Gang, I know that therapy can feel like a big investment, but your mental health is so important to making sure that you live a happy and fulfilling life. Let's talk numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up very fast. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and on time. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. And with online therapy, you can get quality care at a price that makes sense. Your mental health is worth it, and now it is within reach. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. You can join a session with the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time if you feel like it's not quite the right fit. Your well-being is worth it. Visit betterhelp.com/daddy to get 10% off your first month. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/daddy.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about your family?
Like it's silly to me, but when people say we're not talented, and I think in the traditional sense, like, no, we're not singing and dancing. Yes. But nowadays, there's so much more to people. And I think we have so much power in marketing and branding. And we've been in this business for 20 years. And to be able to do that and to do that with 6, 7, if you include my mom, different unique individuals and sustain and evolve and keep that going, you would call, if we were men, you'd be like, they're marketing geniuses. But because we're women, people want to, sort of poke and make fun. And we're along for the ride. We will make fun. We're along with the jokes. We'll go with it because we have a good sense of humor and we get it. But traditionally, yes, we're not sitting here singing on a stage, performing. And I respect that. But we also deserve a little respect in terms for how long that we've been sustaining in this industry and evolving and not just coasting. And to do it with so many different people.
I think what you guys have built is so fucking incredible. I just want to first say that.
Thank you.
I agree with you that I feel like for a while that was definitely the sentiment where people were like genuinely so frustrated that your family had so much traction. And there was like this absolute want for none of you to succeed.
Yeah.
And you all surpassed that. And like you said, you've all built your own individual businesses. Like it is insane that every single one of you has a thriving individual business while also the collective business.
Yeah.
And I think that you're right with regard to like the way that people speak about men versus women. I also do think that maybe the tides are going to shift because you now look at a traditional influencer, right? And I think we're watching a lot of influencers rise and fall within 2 years or 1 year or 3 years or 4 years because it's like they take too many brand deals and then they become less relevant and then they're kind of done and
or
they have
inauthentic.
Yes, and it's not authentic and it's not this or it's that. But I can imagine, yeah, it's frustrating to know if it was X amount of men in a family of brothers. It'd be like, God damn, they're so fucking smart. One of them should be the president of the United States.
Oh, we think that all the time.
Right?
But we also get it. Like we're the first ones we take it on the chin. Like, and I also think that's what we all should do. I think, yes, it's okay to still prove your place in the world, but also understand if people aren't forward thinkers with you. Because I get it at the time, people couldn't understand, well, how are they acquiring such want and desire and attention? But what do they do? Like, I get that. But we've proven ourselves. And especially when people, like you said, were praying and trying for our downfall. And we were like, no, we're good.
It's really cool to see how you guys have continued to build in a way that as a businesswoman myself, like I look up to what you guys have done.
Thank you.
No, I love it. Okay, I'm going to give you a scenario and you tell me which family member you would call first. Okay. Who would you call if you needed a last minute red carpet look?
Kim.
Whose closet would you love to steal from the most?
Kim and Kylie.
Who has the best style?
They're so unique and different in their own ways. But if I had Kendall's body, I would say Kendall.
Okay. Who is the most high maintenance person in your family?
Kris Jenner.
As she should
Yes,
be.
rightfully so.
Okay. What sister are you calling if you wanted to get back at an ex that did you wrong?
Ooh, well, it depends who, but I would say Kendall, Kylie, Kim on Conference.
I can't imagine how much money people would pay for that trio if you need advice. Like I can't imagine being able to just call those three women and be like, I need advice. This man fucked me over. What do I do?
Yeah.
So good. Okay. What is the pettiest thing that you've done to get back at an ex?
So I'm not like that petty of a person. I wish I was like, but I will say I'm going to fuck your dad.
No.
But it doesn't happen. But that would be like my dream if I was like that petty. But no, that's never happened.
Khloé, the way that you just said that was like, I was like, oh my God, she's done that.
Because in my soul, I want to. But then I'm like,
can't.
I will braid your hair later. Like I'm such a pussy. But I pretend. I am. Like in my soul, I'm like, and when I'm mad at you, I will fucking go off and I'm a machine gun with my words and insults. And then I'm like, all right, whatever.
You're like, no.
I'm over it. I got all the energy out.
And then you're like, what are you doing later? You wanna hang out?
Fine. Come over.
Who makes the worst decisions when it comes to guys in your family?
Can I say myself?
No.
I would say me.
Not anymore, though.
No. Cancel. Not anymore. I do not claim that energy anymore.
We're done. What is the furthest length you've ever gone to get intel on a guy?
Oh, I've gone far. I've gone far. I mean, yeah. Kim has this way of knowing how to hack into people's voicemails when voicemails were a thing. So we've done that in the past.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing you guys like sitting around the kitchen, getting in there, screaming when you hear it.
Screaming, throwing the phone down, or like, because you're like, oh my God, like we didn't think we would actually get in, and we get in.
And most times would you find something?
Probably every time. I mean, I've also I've had trackers on people's cars before. Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Listen, gone girl over here.
It's so crazy too when people are like, oh, well, is that crazy? It's like, no, when you force a woman to go crazy, it's like, what did you do?
Well, that's what I hate. Do not act like you did not put me in this position and you did not make me be this psychopath. But I think that's something I need to think is a red flag in a man when they create the psychopath in me.
It's so true, but it doesn't mean we can't look back with fond memories. Like Khloé, I remember I got my boyfriend cheated on me. I decided to stay and I got his iPad and it was connected to his iCloud. Khloé, I'm living in New York City at the time and it was a big ass iPad. They didn't have the small ones. I'm walking to and from work, getting on the subway, going to work, and I have the iPad open at all times, reading his incoming texts, reading, eating lunch. I would literally set it up at work. It'd be my computer screen and the iPad. It's an addiction.
Once you start, you can't stop. I've been there. I have been there.
So bad.
I remember my ex-husband, and he remembers this story, I'm sure. We were married. He was doing his thing, and he went down to some motel in downtown LA and was with a girl, and I was young. Not that, I mean, I'm like maybe 26, something like that. Probably still old enough to not behave like this, but I was there and I remember asking the guy at the front, I was like, hey, is Lamar Odom, where's Lamar Odom? Like, he's this big guy, you can identify him. He told me what room he was in. I saw in the window that him and this girl they were either naked or she was in lingerie, something like that. I knocked on the door. They answered it for some reason. And I just started going ballistic. And I remember the next day, it was, I think, Penelope's birthday party. And it was a cowboy party. And my knuckles were all bloody and gross. And I just had bandanas wrapped around. I was on theme. And I acted as if nothing ever happened. And I don't think I ever said a thing. He could not understand how I knew where he was. And I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not telling anybody anything. And why are you in a motel in downtown LA at 3 a.m?
The best part is you're saying, you're like, he's like, how did you find out? Khloé, they're always like, how did you find out? You're like, it doesn't matter. Why are you doing
Why are
this?
you here? But also, everyone told, like, it's like you're this 7-foot tall man. You're on the Lakers, everyone knows who you are. You're very identifiable. So I think how I found out was people on Twitter were like, Lamar Odom is da-da-da. And so I, of course, am that psychotic. I searched his hashtag for his name, of course, like
it's
any real
psychotic.
girl does.
No, oh my God. Do you remember like that? I used to go, if I knew he was at a certain club, I'd like go to the Instagram story of the club.
Of course.
See who's tagging at the club. Then you go to their page.
Oh no, it's that you never sleep. Girls never sleep.
But that is when, to any girl going through it right now, there is something so genuinely freeing. At first, it's painful because you literally feel like you're going through withdrawals. Where like, I remember my friend took the iPad from me and she was like, yes, we're done.
No, you need to.
And I said no. And then I took it back and it only took him finally figuring it out and deactivating it.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't even get it away from me. But then it ended up, I started living my life again. I would go to work and not be focused on the iPad.
It's an obsession and an addiction. And the best thing is when you're free of that. And I pray I never am back there again.
Me too.
I won't be. Yes,
I'm sending all the energy.
This was years ago. So hey.
Like you've mentioned, you recently turned 40. How would you describe this new era of your life? Like entering this new decade? Just give me all the feels.
So I have heard before when I was in my 30s, like, turning 40s is so great. Everyone's like, it's freeing. It's this. So I always had a really good perception of what 40 was going to be like. And my 30s were just really tough for me, like a lot of traumatic experiences. I had great experiences like by having my kids, but either business or so many things weren't going the way that I really wanted them to or how I envisioned. And I think that for me, at least, I envisioned being married and having kids. And I just had this different fantasy, I guess, or just what I thought when I was 20, what was going to happen in my life. And those things didn't happen. And then I was like, you know what, instead of making this such a sob story, I'm going to be like, let me change the narrative, get all the shit out in my 30s. And I'm going to leave them in my 30s. And they're just going to be stepping stones and things that make me stronger and better for my 40s. And intentionally in the last like 2 years of my 30s, I called it like shedding this negativity. And I actually saw this, he's like a spiritual healer. And he was like, you are, and like your new decade is going to be this fresh start for you. And he just sort of confirmed everything that I felt. And I started a couple new businesses in my 30s, but they didn't come true until my 40s. And I just felt like now so many great things are happening for me. Not that they weren't my 30s, but the traction was slower. And I'm not going to hold on to any of the negativity that I had in my 30s. So I'm like, okay, that was all the bullshit. I'm leaving it there. And I'm only receiving and accepting beautiful, positive things for my 40s.
I love everything you just said, because at the very beginning you said something that I think is very relatable, especially for women, and just like timelines when you're talking about like wanting this thing for yourself and having this like very, very clear vision of exactly what you thought you were going to have. And I have so many women write into me being like, I am 32, I'm 35, I'm 30, I'm 38, whatever it be, in that 30 or like end of the 20s era. And it's this like horrible feeling. You feel like upset with yourself and disappointed in yourself because you're like, no, I was supposed to do this. And especially when you're comparing yourself to whether it's your sisters or your friends being like, but she got married and she was doing this. And then you start to just feel like you failed, like, and there's no chance to get the time back. And I fucked this up. Like, do you have any advice for any women listening of how you did end up pushing through, not sticking to the timeline that you had envisioned essentially your whole life growing up?
Well, I think at first you have to go through those feelings, and it's okay to feel it. Like, I definitely felt like a failure, or my time passed. And I think it's natural to compare, at least for me. I have all these successful siblings and I see all what they're doing, and I'm like, okay, but I'm sort of stagnant at this place. And for me, I love to pray. I have a Bible app that I do every morning. I need that time for myself, but it sets the tone for my day. And if I don't do that, or if I don't at least have your positive affirmations or whatever that is that really encourages yourself, if it's the gym, like little things, you have to take that you time. But I took time intentionally this year to self-reflect and be like, what am I doing? Because it's not everybody else. So what am I doing that's not sticking? Or let me change how I'm handling something else. But when it comes to marriage or kids, like that, I feel bad that we put that pressure on ourselves. And it's hard not to, because essentially we do have this biological clock that's ticking when it comes to babies. But also what is really cool is I did do IVF in my 20s. And when you froze embryos then, you had to sign something that I believe it said like when you're 40 or 42, if you don't use these embryos yet, you have to either donate you have your choices, either donate them to science, donate them to people for adoption, or terminate them. And you signed which ones that you agreed to. And then I made embryos, I want to say when I was like 35. And that time span now, it's at like 50 something. And so it moved about 10 years because our life expectancy is longer. So I'm saying that to say that we don't have to have kids as early as we once thought we could. My mom years ago had Kendall and Kylie at 40 and 41. And that was 28 years ago or whatnot, 29 years ago. And so I think sometimes we have these expectations, or we think by 32, if I don't have X, Y, and Z done, then it's over for me. But that's not essentially the case. And I think we have to focus on what makes us happy, and everything else will fall into plan. And if it's in God's will, it's going to happen, not to get all spiritual. But I do think what's meant for you is always going to find you no matter what, but you have to believe it's going to happen. And mainly you have to believe that you're worthy of that. There was a long time that I didn't think I was worthy of a certain type of love. And I think that shows. And I really had to work on myself and say that I'm worthy of the same type of love that so many other people are.
I can tell the way you're saying it, Khloé, is like it took a lot of the shit that was painful to get to the place where you're getting to say that. And so that's why I also think I appreciate you sharing that, because I think someone could really need that advice right now because they could be in a similar place as you were a few years ago, or you just found out that you thought the love of your life isn't going to be that anymore. Like whatever it is that's like shifting for someone right now, that message I think is so powerful to alleviate a little bit of the stress that they feel that they're putting on themselves. I want to talk about your romantic life for a second because you were only 23 when Keeping Up with the Kardashians started.
I think I was 22.
22. Yeah. Okay, 22. Can you talk to me about like in hindsight, looking back now, like how do you feel that some of your hardest romantic relationship moments played out on the world stage for the public eye?
So what's interesting is when we started, we were just supposed to be show filler. I think Lindsay Lohan had a reality show that was supposed to go on E, and something happened where she scrapped it last minute. And E was like, we need something filler, just 6 episodes. And my mom and Kim were like, we're going to do it. Or I don't know how that conversation went, but basically we had this show. And we were told, don't worry, I think the quote was, don't get too comfortable here. You're just filler. So when we first started, we were like, we just weren't thinking that people are going to watch this. Do you know what I mean? We were just like, we're filler. We're told not to get comfortable here. It is what it is. And so we were just being morons, like just who we are, like just not overthinking it. And it snowballed into something really great. But I didn't think everything through, if you will. And so I'm just being me. But I also have always tried to keep that for me. I don't want to overthink, or else I think it really changes how the show is perceived. And so with that, not that I want all of these things to be played out on the show, but I've really made a conscious effort to not edit. And if I feel like it's fair game, if something's in the press that's true and that's happening, it's my obligation to have that on TV because that's what in fact is happening. And that's not fair for me to say, you know what, I don't want that on the show because it's in the press or because it hurts me or whatever. I feel like I can't be the only one going through certain things. And if it makes somebody else feel seen, or if it helps somebody get through something, or it doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but if it's something that they can relate to at all, I really hope that I make someone feel more seen and safe, and that they're not alone on this island that feels so incredibly isolating.
One of the things, again, that I think like people, I mean, you got so much commentary, obviously, on your relationship with Tristan, but I do genuinely believe that there were a lot of women that connected to it. And even if they were ashamed or embarrassed that they've done something similar, I think that storyline was also so massive, aside from like the intricate details of like, holy fucking shit, like that was insane. But the actual relatability of it and going back to someone and trusting them again to then have them fuck you over again.
Right.
Can you talk to me about how you decided, though, that relationship was worth another try? Because I think a lot of people go through that feeling.
So with the Tristan stuff, when Kim, I think it was, found out that Tristan was cheating on me when I was pregnant, she was, if I remember correctly, I think she was about to sit down for Keeping Up interviews, and it happened while she was in the interview chair. I don't know if as much would have been shown if that's not how it was unfolding in real time. We just happened to be filming all the fucking time. So it did happen that way. And then that happened. I went into labor 48 hours later, and I agreed to have the cameras in the delivery room because I wanted that for True. And I chose for Tristan to be there because it wasn't about me. And people couldn't get over that. And also, I've never had a baby before at this point. It's my first pregnancy. I want to have what I envision, like we just talked about, but I just wanted what I wanted. And I don't know if that was the right thing. And I don't know, I just did what I felt was the right thing to do by saying to my daughter, your dad was in the delivery room. I don't need to tell her. One day she's going to know everything because she's going to be old enough to know. But I don't think she needs to know, oh, I didn't have your dad in there because I was so angry. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I can't make a permanent decision off of temporary emotions. I'm not going to hate Tristan forever, but I will never get that birth experience back. So there's so many things I did for my child at that time. And I remember I was in Cleveland, I was staying there, and after the birth of True, and I was like in this isolated bubble of being alone with my child with these hormones. I would not watch TV. It was a huge media story. I couldn't even leave the house. We were surrounded by paparazzi. It was really isolating and overwhelming. I had no family, and I honestly don't know, but little by little, Tristan and I just started reconnecting and seeing this man with your brand new baby and all these things. Yes, you do get blinded by so many things. I'm not going to deny that. But interestingly enough, I always had this guard up after that. I always felt something wasn't right. And that is something that I don't regret because I have Tatum, but that's something that I always remind myself, I could never fully get back there. And he knew that. And we would talk about it. And we even did therapy over it. And like, I never could fully trust him, or I never felt safe around him again. And so like either if he hugged me or little things like that, there were things that anybody could tell that I had major guards up. And so I'm not saying what I did was right, but God had other plans because I had my son, but there was something that I pushed to the side, and I don't know why. It could have been that I was just so hormonal and new. I don't know. But yeah, it's just, I know if I didn't have a baby, I never would have stayed with Tristan, like ever.
Do you think that now looking back, did the first cheating hurt, or was the second one worse?
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by T-Mobile. When it's time for a big, juicy gossip session with one of my friends, I need a reliable way to get all the tea. And by tea, I mean T-Mobile, okay? Having more 5G coverage means getting 5G signal more often. And as someone who is constantly on the go, it is so nice to have a reliable network that I can count on. Being a T-Mobile customer also means that I have access to a ton of perks like concert tickets, skipping lines at events, and free in-flight Wi-Fi so I can keep posting from the sky. That free in-flight Wi-Fi has been key lately because we're trying to find my best friend Lauren a man on every flight we take, and I have to keep the Daddy Gang updated live with our progress. T-Mobile also has VIP Club Magenta lounges that offer free drinks for T-Mobile customers, and you guys know I can't say no to a free dirty martini. So, Daddy Gang, kick your old carrier to the curb. It is time to block their number. Then go and hit up T-Mobile when you're ready to really be taken care of. Check out the VIP treatment at tmobile.com/benefits.
Do you think that now looking back, did the first cheating hurt, or was the second one worse?
I think the first one hurt the most because I was pregnant, but also I didn't get to sit with my feelings enough for the first one. I gave birth less than 48 hours later after the first cheating scandal happened with Tristan. And I don't know if this sounds right, but it's what I can think to say is that I don't even think I was able to process everything that happened because I think if I maybe was 6 months pregnant and that happened, I probably would have walked away and never went back. But because I gave birth less than 2 days later, and then I buried my head in the sand and I was like, I just want to have this bliss that I always dreamed of and have a brand new baby and have the daddy here. And I think who wouldn't, but it's really, when you've never been in that position, it's really easy to judge and to say things. I only did the best that I knew how. And I think the worst part of that experience was how much I let down my younger sisters. Because I remember they were like, he's going to do this again. Don't like stay with him. And I remember, I don't know exactly what was said, but I just remember sort of the disappointment in them. They would never say that to me, and they've never said that to me. But I've always felt how much I've disappointed them by staying and doing that again. Because that's so, I didn't do that. I was always like, fuck him, and they're disrespecting you. And so I still feel really horrible about that because I've always been this big sister to them. But I will say, so maybe the second one hurt more because I lived with it for so much longer. And maybe I've had more shame with the second scandal because I sort of knew it was going to happen again.
Do you think you would ever talk to Kylie and Kendall about it? Like now having hindsight, like I realized like I still have this like feeling that I let you guys down, and I
would talk to them about anything, but I don't think they would ever admit that I let them down because I don't think that they realize how much I saw in their faces. Like I don't think, and I think now True's going to be 7 next month. And so 7 years have gone by and so much life has happened for Kendall and Kylie as well. So maybe they even understand more than 7 years ago, but I'll never forget their faces. And I don't think for a second they would even feel like I disappointed them. But I remember those faces and it's hard to forget something like that.
I was going to say like, I think that what you said though is so relatable of like, but they've lived since then. And I think the closer you get to more life experience, like even you saying that, Khloé, I'm going to be honest, like I bet when all this came out 7 years ago, I was probably like judging you like, oh, like how did she get back with him? And what is that? And then now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about having kids one day. And I'm thinking about myself being in a situation where I do have a child. And when you're talking about this period where you're like, I literally gave birth. I just gave birth. And yes, I want to enjoy that. Like, I so get that now because I'm getting closer to that point in my life where I probably in my early 20s was like, what the fuck is she doing? Oh my, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just perspective.
But I probably would have done the same if I saw someone going through that. And sometimes you can see a car crash happening before it actually happens. And, you know, when you asked which one hurt more, at first, like my initial reaction was, oh, the one with True, the first one. But then I was like, but actually, no, I think the second one, because I had so much more time to live with it. And, you know, I hid it from the public that I was having a second baby, even though I found out he had another child. And then I had to deal with this privately, and that was almost worse. But I was so ashamed to tell the world that I was having another baby because I already knew what they were going to say. And I already knew what everyone was going to say about me. And I already knew in my gut that that was probably going to happen again. And then that sounds idiotic. Why would you be with someone? But there was just this, now I knew in hindsight, oh, that's what that feeling was of never feeling safe with him again. That my body sort of knew, a woman's intuition, this isn't the right fit for you. But at the time I couldn't identify what that is. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. I want to ask you, like, to someone sitting and listening to this right now that is contemplating staying with someone that cheated on them, like, do you have any advice?
Well, from my experience, I don't think people really can change in that regard. But I also think, I don't know, I would have to know like the context of the story. I don't want to like tear anyone's dreams down. For me, I would say, you know, once people show you who they are, believe them. And that's something I had to learn the hard way. And also you have to listen to your gut and your intuition. And I really was trying to mute mine, I think, because I wanted to have this vision of what my life was more than I would listen to something. But what kind of life is that?
I also just feel like the takeaway too is like, yes, we can sit here and try to give people advice, but like sometimes you actually need to live it. Sometimes you do need to get punched in the gut and have these horrible things happen for you to know now, like, yes, you felt that gut feeling that maybe they would have cheated again. I had the same thing and he did. He cheated again, but I needed to feel it because I couldn't have anyone look at me and tell me otherwise until I was done with it myself. And I really, really learned from it and was able to move on and have closure within myself. Because also giving credit to friends and sisters, like they can beg us, but it's so fucking different when it's your life and there's kids involved. Like,
it is.
Hands down, you have to go through it on your own.
And the advice I would give when I was single with no kids is so different than the advice I would give having kids. And it's really, really fucking hard when you have children involved and you have this fairy tale that you really want to fulfill and live out, and you can and don't, but that doesn't mean that another fairy tale can't be created.
We got to kind of see you get this closure with your ex-husband, Lamar, this season. How do you come to terms that love just like isn't enough sometimes?
I know that's sad, because I think in your 20s, you really believe that love is all you need. And Lamar is, I really do think it was the right person, wrong time. And I have so much love for Lamar, and in every relationship that I have, like, I'm so grateful for them, even the worst of them. Like, I really think that they mold me and they make me more empathetic and compassionate, and they build me in a different way. And with Lamar, that was one of the best. It's crazy because it was one of the best chapters of my life. And then also it took away so much of my innocence. There were things that I was exposed to that I never in a million years thought I would be exposed to. I definitely lived a double life for a long time. And again, even things I never would have even predicted that I would have been living, or I don't think people could imagine. But when it was one of the most awkward things I've ever filmed, Lamar and I have so much history, and to not talk to someone in almost 10 years and then to be around them, and I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous. He was clearly very nervous. I felt like, without me realizing it, because we sat for 4.5 hours. So what you guys saw, I think, was maybe 20, 30 minutes tops. We were there for 4.5 hours. And there were things that I didn't realize until watching. I sort of blacked out. And it was just my trauma taking over. And this was me in autopilot. And how many things either he did or said that were triggering me to the old Lamar. So I noticed myself being short or snappy or this or that. And I didn't like that version of me. And I'm sure he didn't like that version of me or whatnot. And maybe I triggered him in different ways. I don't know. But I really love that I got that experience with him. But I think there's so much more that maybe needs to be said and done. But I also don't know if I need that right now.
And I think that's like okay to say. Like, I feel like even you saying like 10 years without speaking to someone, and then you're sitting across from them and you're still having a trauma response, like, that is normal to everyone who says like, well, trauma just goes away at some point. No. Like, a lot of times it can live with you for your whole life, or it can be a specific things trigger it. If you smell something, if you see something, whatever it is. So like, you having that response, I agree. It's like, now you can take your time, on your time and on his time, when you guys can figure out it works for you to like go down that path. But maybe it doesn't all need to be in like one sit down, like, let's fix this whole thing and like, let's move on. Like,
and I didn't think for a second I still was holding on to anything. And so then when I was with him, were certain things that either made me have flashbacks to 10 years ago. I just noticed that I turned my brain off, because so much I didn't even remember being said or done until I watched the show. And I was like, oh, damn, that was a little harsh, or I can't believe I said that to him. But it's wild that I would black out at daytime. Like, it's not like I was on anything. That's why I was like, it was so bizarre to me. I've never been in that situation before. But I also, like, I'm so grateful for all those experiences too. But I do think maybe more does need to be discussed. I just don't feel the need or the urgency to do it right now.
Do you think you would ever get married again?
I would love to get married again.
You would?
Yeah. A lot of people think that I am very, like, maybe cynical about love. And I'm a hopeless romantic. I believe in love and I think it's beautiful. And I love the union of marriage. I respect it so much.
And you're single right now?
I'm single right now.
Are you dating?
I have not dated in over 3 years since
Khloé
Tatum was in my surrogate's belly.
Okay. Would you?
Yeah, over 3 years.
When are you going to get back out there? Are you still going to take it slow? Like, do you have an idea of like?
So I think I need to work on things with myself still.
Yep.
Because I'm really happy. I don't feel lonely. I don't feel any of that stuff. I feel great, which is actually like concerning because I feel like I could go this way for like 10 more years.
You're like, I love this shit. I'm in bed
I love
alone
it.
and watching my documentaries.
Yeah, no one's bothering me, taking up bed space. Like, I'm good. But I also think a lot of it is too that I don't know. I've worked on my confidence so much and I've gotten that back or in a good place, but I don't know how confident I am in trusting myself when it comes to picking men just because of my past. And so I'm working on that. And I don't want just distractions in my life. I'm not lonely or bored in that regard. If I need a night out, I have my girlfriends, and I just don't, once you get to a certain place, you don't even miss a thing. I don't need anything, but, I need to work on feeling confident in who I'm picking.
Okay, I'm going to describe a man to you.
Oh, God.
And you are going to tell me if you would give him a shot.
Ugh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. He is super present and involved in your life, but refuses to be on the show or let you post pictures of him.
Does he have social media?
That's a great question.
I hope not. I love that.
I was going to say, is it suspicious if a guy doesn't have social media?
Doesn't? No, I love that. That's like a big turn on.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, that's hot. So you'd be down if he didn't have social media.
Yes.
Because if he has a social media and he's not posting you.
Right. Then that makes me like,
little sus.
Oh, that's weird. Because what are you have a family that you're hiding from?
But actually.
Yeah.
Okay. All of your sisters are obsessed with him, but Chris hates him.
Oh, that would be so hard. I don't think so.
Yeah, you actually like live together basically.
Yeah,
You're
basically.
Like,
and I probably care, like, because she hangs out with me more than my sisters half the time.
Who do you think is the hardest sister to impress when it comes to bringing a guy around?
Kendall.
Really?
Kendall and Court. But Kendall is like no nonsense.
Love that for you.
I love that for her too.
Chris once said, you got ghosted because you didn't give your date a blowjob. What other chaotic relationship advice has she given you? I fucking love her.
Today, she was like, don't bring up the blowjob story. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, but it was true. She's like, well, it doesn't make me look good. And I was like, well, it was like the early 90s. It was a different time.
Chris, we fucking love that you said this. You're like, the fact that she even said that, I'm obsessed. Like, come on. It was
the early 90s. It's fine.
So good.
I don't know. I mean, she's just a very forward thinking type of mother. And the thing that I love about my mom is you can literally tell her anything and she's fine with it. She just wants to be in the know, and she will find, like, she's also a problem solver. So if there's anything that's not going right, she'll find the solution. So I don't know off the top of my head, but she'll
figure it out.
A girl out.
Okay, he's the best sex you've ever had, but you find out he once hooked up with one of your sisters.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
The older we get, the pull gets smaller. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I think if I was 20, I would probably be like, that's a deal breaker.
But you're like, I don't care.
But now I'm like, do we need to talk about it? We're good, right?
I think that's fair.
Like, I don't know if that, like,
that's not bad.
Incestual?
No, I think it depends. I think it depends. Like, how about this? If they have a baby together.
Oh, that's where we draw the line. Okay, we're not sharing baby daddies, but I don't know, if you slept with someone 20 years ago, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's hard out here.
I kind of agree. Like,
Yeah.
especially if they were like, oh, he was so good and a great guy.
How awkward.
Like,
but I personally wouldn't care. Like if this was me and let's say Kim or Court or whoever single was like, oh, I met this guy. I'm like, oh my God, I fucked him when I was 20, but it's fine. Like I wouldn't care.
Which of your sisters has the complete opposite type from you?
Courtney, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He loves to work out with you,
Love that.
but he's in the NBA.
I can't anymore. No, I draw the line. Like maybe hooking up.
Ooh.
Because I can hook up with people and like not think about it. I'm not one
Oh,
of
really?
I haven't done it in a while, but
You don't
I
get
miss
feelings?
those days. I mean, when I was younger, I was able to. It's a different world when you have kids. I don't know. But also I think it's more like it's transactional. Like this is business because I have kids.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
get in here. Let's
Get in
do
here
it.
and get out. You're not staying because you're not meeting my kids. So that's where my mindset, I think, is.
Mhm.
But I cannot. And yes, I'm going to stereotype. I will not be with another NBA player. But yes, if I need to fuck or whatever, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not there.
Maybe.
But I'm not going to say no. But I don't know what
So-
I just said.
No. So she's like, is this Call Her Daddy? No.
Is this on?
So no more NBA, but would you do a different type of professional athlete? No.
Ideally not.
Okay.
But again, I would hook up. But, never say never. But
No.
it's just,
I
I
know.
feel like I'm
A year
need
later.
to- I know. Year later. I'm like, I'm married.
Chloe,
I'm getting married.
you're
to
like, when he's in
whoever.
the NFL, Alex,
Yeah.
I promise.
I mean, and I hate to stereotype but I haven't had great experiences is all I'm going to say.
Girl, that is so fucking fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about your podcast. Chloe in Wonderland. First of all, congratulations, because
Ew.
I love podcasting. It's hard work, but it's rewarding. Why did you want to start this?
Well, it's Chloe in Wonderland. So it's all about like, go down the rabbit hole with me. I have so many bizarre curiosities and I sincerely am just fascinated by the strangest things. I just watched a documentary on atomic bombs and I am like, hell yes. I'm so dorky in that way that people probably wouldn't think. But yeah, I just want to talk about, I really have bizarre, weird fascinations and I want to indulge in them.
Are you going to have your sisters on the pod?
So the funny thing is, Kylie was like, I'm so offended you haven't asked me to be on the podcast. And I'm like, well, what are you going to give me? Like, I don't really, like, what would you give me that I don't already know about? Like, I already know it's going to be very contrived. So like, I don't need this. But most people would die to have, my sisters on. I'm more like, whatever. Like, we'll think about it. But like my mom, yes. Love Kris Jenner. Because we also are like Laverne and Shirley, Lucy and Ethel. Don't know if these people know who that is. But
You
we're
guys
just
have a
like
vibe
fun.
that you can like talk about complete random shit.
Yes.
Where people are going to want the tea.
Yes.
Like if you're having Kylie on, everyone's going to be like, why didn't you ask about the Oscars?
Yes.
You're going to be like, oh, okay.
And I have like a list of things what I should have asked about. And
Yeah.
it's too much pressure for me.
Who is your current dream guest?
So I love Dolly Parton. I really, really do.
Oh,
I know. I love her. But her poor husband just passed away of 60 years. And my heart breaks for her. I'm not kidding.
heartbreaks. Not the right time to ask for a
Not
pod,
the right
but-
time.
But at one point, maybe.
One day I love her, but I'm so excited. I just had this UFOologist on and I love shit like that. So like,
I am obsessed that
Sign
you're
me
going a
up.
direction that no one would have thought. You're
I
like,
love conspiracies.
last question. If you could go back and talk to yourself during season 1 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, what would you say?
You've done an excellent job.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't change a thing. Like as sad or hard and, depressing or whatever as some situations may have been, the great outweighs all the bad that's ever happened to me. And I am just proud of how I've handled everything. And I'm most proud of how me and my family have stuck together and just enjoy the ride.
Chloe, I just had such a great time with you.
I did too.
Thank you so much for coming on. It's so nice to meet you in person. Obviously, I feel like I've just watched you for so many years. I've obviously watched the show. I'm a huge fan, but like to get to sit here with you, it was truly a pleasure.
Oh, well, thank you for having me on. I've honestly had the best time. I felt like this
chill.
went by, chill and really fast.
Love.
Yeah.
Love. Done.
Thank you.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Come on in.
What?
I forgot how tall you are.
Oh my god.
Wait, I forgot how
You're
tall
so
you
little.
are. Oh my god, wait.
Wait, what?
Sit down. We're just starting.
Oh, we're doing?
Wait, you're so tall. I always forget. Wait, what?
Let's go. What up?
Wait, can we check that the camera like even fits you? You're the tallest person I've ever had on the podcast. You just
So excited.
Harry, oh my god, you smell great.
What?
Oh, gum. No. Does it look good? Is his head in the frame?
Oh, hi.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I haven't seen you in so long.
I swear to God, I was tearing up for the past week.
Stop,
No,
you're
my
lying.
heart is racing.
No, Harry. Okay, Harry Jossie, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Oh.
It has been too long. Isn't it kind of crazy how like both of our lives have like gotten bigger and like crazier and like where we were when we first podcasted together?
Cry.
Like, right?
No,
It's kind of crazy.
I was thinking about it on the last week, and I was like, holy shit, to be a friend and a fan and to see like you blossom and like what this has turned into. Like, I was just like, damn, like if there's one person that motivates me, not trying to kiss your bum,
No, I feel the same way about you.
but it's just like, no, you don't. Shut the fuck
I
Oh
literally
my
watch you all
God.
the time, and I like watch your stories
No.
like a proud like friend. 'Cause I'm just so proud
Oh
of you.
no, I'm just like, dude, I see all these amazing guests.
It's so crazy.
And I'm like,
Look at us.
Alex.
We made it. No, you know what's also crazy is I was
shit.
thinking about this. But for guests of the show, like you have come on 3 times
Why
and
am
only
I so special?
that's what I was gonna say. Like, why do I keep
Yeah.
coming back, Harry? I think because like we like love each other and we have this
Yeah.
like good vibe and like and it's almost like now we have to like catch up all the time and just like check in.
This is so crazy.
Did I hear that you just like drove a Lambo up here?
What up, bitches? Yeah. Okay. But I'm not living in a house like this.
Hold on. I don't live here.
Wait, so you just bought this? Just
No.
to hang out?
It's like my studio.
You have a whole house as a studio?
Because like when celebrities are coming, I don't want them to like go to like a corporate office and like go past like a security guard and have
Yeah.
to go up to like the elevators. Like it's more intimate that they can come into my house and
This
like
is nice.
go in the backyard. If you want to swim later, go swim. Like you can,
We can do
it's
it
a full
all.
experience.
We
I'm
can
going
do everything today. Holy shit.
But I just want to say it's an orange Lambo.
Yeah.
Harry.
I ordered it like maybe 2 years ago.
Okay, so you didn't just rent it for today.
No, I was thinking that like, Alex thinks I'm gonna like rent it, but like if you go inside it, like it smells like dog, like
Okay.
Bruce like slobbing everywhere. Like
So it's like lived in.
it's destroyed.
Wow, an orange Lambo. Like Harry, like are you stacking up on your money over there?
I'm trying. I'm spending all of it.
Harry, we need to get you a financial advisor. Let's be smart.
No, I get so sassy. I'm like, let me just fucking buy it. Like, fuck you.
You're kind of like a lady. Like
Yeah,
you're like,
I am.
one-
I'm like, yo, like I could die tomorrow. Like, let me get like, let's go 110% in debt.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Airbnb. Daddy Gang, I am planning a summer girls trip and I just found the most perfect house on Airbnb. I have a big group of my friends who are going, so I obviously wanted to make sure I found a home that was one, in a good location, had plenty of rooms for everyone, and also had views of the water. I personally love staying in a house on a group trip because listen, as fun as the nights are out, there is truly nothing better than a hungover coffee debrief in the kitchen the next morning. My favorite part of girls' trips is always just those little moments of sitting around in your pajamas, catching up and just dying laughing together. Staying in a house means more quality time with my friends. Plus, we get to pretend like we are locals for the week. I truly love getting the experience of being in a city and not falling into some of the tourist trap. So living like a local is my ideal way to check out a new place. It also makes it easy to explore the neighborhood bars, hit great restaurants, and being able to watch the sunset right from your own patio is just the absolute best. I have a lot more travel coming up this year, and a good Airbnb truly makes all the difference in feeling like I have a sense of routine while I'm on the road. And of course, I always find something dog friendly so Henry and Bruce can come along with me, okay? So as you book your 2025 travel, my number one tip is to check out Airbnb first to find the perfect place to stay, because your accommodation can really make or break the trip.
You just celebrated your birthday.
Oh, yes.
How was it?
Oh, it was so fucked up.
We also, you're 26.
I know.
When I said that to people before, they're like, that's it? Like, you're only 26. You're so young.
Well, because I look old.
No, you don't. You look great.
Oh, really?
But like, you're so tall and like manly, and I don't know. I feel like you have like, you're 35 with like kids in the family. Like, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
You would know if you had kids. They'd be coming for the Lambo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So no kids yet.
No.
Okay.
I was excited for a little bit. There was something that I was like, oh, like this could be the one.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, no, no, this is not the one.
Harry, no.
I know. It was so silly. But like, I was at a point, well, actually, last time we saw each other,
Yeah.
I was just like,
You were like dating Julia Rowe. And then Jake Paul stole her.
I know.
Like, that feels like ages ago.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So you got me at my worst.
Oh, okay.
And now, like, I think I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to have like sex with everyone anymore. Well, not like I was having sex with everyone.
But
There's
like
still
everyone.
people that I missed.
Yeah.
But anyone who looked me in the eyes.
There's some people that I missed, he said. Like, a couple stragglers I didn't get to insert inside of.
Yeah. No, but I was just like, oh, I just want to have sex with people that like I love and I care about, because sex is just so much better when you care. Like one night stands and whatever else. And then I stopped drinking. Mm-hmm. And now I'm drinking again.
Should we be drinking right now?
Do you want to drink?
I didn't know, because I was like, okay, wait, let's talk about that for a second. You stopped drinking for how long?
13 months.
Okay, and why did you start drinking again?
Okay, so it was after Coachella last year. Mm-hmm. I was like, you know, after a festival, you like fucked up in bed for like 2 weeks. I was destroyed. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to drink till my birthday. And then I didn't do the math on it. And then it was like 2 months in, my friend's like, come out, let's get fucked up. I was like, oh no, I told myself that I was going to wait till my birthday. And then it got to like 13 months. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with me?
So you were done with drinking.
Yeah.
And then what did you do for your birthday?
Oh, I was so embarrassing. So all my friends like flew in, and then, you know, the bender started, and it was just like bad news. And we went to Cabo, and like, I could show you some stuff off camera. It was fucked up. Like
what? Like, what were you up to?
No.
Come on. Just give us a little, like,
No, we were just like, there was like no one in the clubs, and we're just like getting naked, like throwing money everywhere. Like the people that were with just taking their clothes off. And then we were at this very expensive hotel, and we're stealing like the fire hydrants and like spraying each other. Mm-hmm.
Just like classic, like fun loving things, like just classic Harry Jelsey things.
But we paid for the fire hydrant.
Good, yeah, good.
We cleared it up. Yeah, we spent a lot of money there.
Wait, so was that the first time that you drank in 13 months?
Yeah.
What was your tolerance like?
Terrible. I had one shot and I was like, yeah. I'm like, I want to have sex. I want to get crazy.
Wait, did you have birthday sex?
No.
There was like hesitation.
No, I don't. No.
You remember.
No.
You're blushing. You can tell me.
No, you just make me nervous.
Wait, why?
For a while, I was like, oh, I just don't want to hook up with anyone because it's just so draining.
Yeah.
You know,
you just put so much into it.
Yeah.
You're just such a lover. You just give so much.
No, but I was like, the next person I date, I want to marry. So I'm dating to marry. So anyone who looks at me, like if I don't see that we're gonna get married, I'm gonna block you.
Harry, you can't do that. That is
I
not
can.
healthy. No, you're like the classic thing of like women always say like there are guys that you're like, oh my gosh, like we were in love, but he just wasn't ready to get married. And when men are ready to get married, if they just find the person on the street, that's their wife. Like you just wake up one day and you're like, I'm ready for my
I met
wife.
the postman. I'm like, dude, hey,
Ah.
you want to get married?
Wait, okay, so did you have birthday sex? Don't lie to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it like with multiple people? Like what are we working with?
No, it was just like I woke up. I'm so sorry.
What? You said sorry to who?
To the friend.
The friend.
Yeah.
Because you had sex with the friend?
No, it was just like an old fling that decided to come back around.
Oh, and they went to get down to Cabo with you.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Cabo story was different.
Harry?
Different. Yeah, a school of fish.
Okay, so you went to Cabo, then on your actual birthday.
I'm so nervous.
Why? We've literally talked about like fingers and buttholes,
Yeah, I
but you're
know.
more reformed.
I'm trying.
Your outfit, you feel more like an adult.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a therapy session. I feel like I'm your therapist.
How are you?
Fuck
Did you
off.
have birthday sex? You're married, or are you getting married?
I'm getting married.
That's
How
crazy.
crazy. Did you think one day we were going to get married?
I was actually, I think I commented on it, and then I had people DM me like, I know you're secretly angry. Like, yeah, of course I'm angry. I'm
No,
pissed.
we're good as friends.
No, I was like, so good. If in the previous, if anything ever happened, you would never talk to me again.
Right, so like it's good for
This is the
you
best.
and clout that you're able to keep coming on here because
Yes.
we've never hooked up.
Yes.
And we're just friends.
Yeah.
But if had we had hooked up, then you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So that's also to anyone that ever thought we hooked up, we never hooked up.
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah.
Why are you being weird about the birthday sex thing?
No, okay, I fucked on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
But
Good.
I was just like, it was, I don't know. I was really drunk.
Okay.
And
That's okay.
I probably got taken advantage of.
Oh, okay. Okay,
But
Harry.
I feel like it was fun.
Okay.
And then the Cabo thing, like it was just whatever. But I was also like,
Okay. Do you feel at 26 you're in like your quarter life crisis era? Like what's going on?
no, I am. Like I'm,
Oh.
yeah, I'm like, I want kids, marriage, and a nice house. This one specifically. I want this house.
You're dressing the part for like
I know.
the dad.
I
but
push
like
my
a
hair
hot
back.
dad. Yeah, you look like wait, did you get more tattoos?
No, I'm getting them removed.
Oh, you're like cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Oh, so like we're gonna have to like tone it down today?
No, bring it up. I'm coming to see you. I was so excited. Let's go
I'm
crazy.
so proud of you. So like you
I
look
eat
great.
ass now. Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, I just realized there may be some people that listening to this that didn't listen to our first two.
Oh, shit.
I highly recommend, I wouldn't say pause this one, but just know like there's a really beautiful progression of like, Harry and I, can we turn out the air a little bit? Getting hot. Harry and I started our journey 3 years ago. Anyways, we've now known each other for so long and it's only become this annual thing almost that we do of like, but then it started to become like we needed time for this one because like now we really haven't seen each other since the last two was a little bit closer together.
Yeah.
Harry talked about, you know, when like he's fucking girl from behind, like seeing a little bum fluff. Remember that?
Bum whiskers. Yes.
I asked Harry, like, do you like look? Because a lot of girls are like so terrified. Like, are you looking actually at my asshole when you're fucking me from behind? And Harry was like, well, like if I see little bum whiskers, like, and I was like, oh, so like girls are like, do I have to shave my asshole? And you were like, no, but like if it's like really bushy, like maybe like clean it out so I can like, you know, not focus on just the bum whiskers.
Yeah, now that we're eating ass, I don't want to be tugging on hairs. You know, I don't want to pluck them.
What changed for you to begin eating ass?
I did it a few times, and I just got a bad taste in my mouth from the whole experience. You know, we've all been there. I'm like, did you have curry last night? Because my tongue is spicy. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm in my dad era. What would a dad do?
Oh.
A dad would eat ass and suck toes. Oh, I got a foot fetish. Oh, not really.
What?
I love sucking toes.
Harry, what in the fuck? Okay, hold on.
I went and did ayahuasca. I've developed a foot fetish from that, and then here we are.
I feel like ayahuasca helps you like go to a different place in life, but you just realized through ayahuasca. I've never heard someone be like, I realized in that I have a fucking foot fetish. What?
Oh.
Who? So you were sucking toes for a little bit there, and you really like it now?
I enjoy it. I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, look, if you're enjoying, laying down, missionary, put a foot in your mouth.
While you're fucking them, you're also sucking the toe.
Yeah. I'm not sitting there just like, oh my God. Like,
are you making eye contact while you're fucking them, sucking their toe?
I'm trying not to because I'm like, I don't want you to look at me.
Right, because it's almost like you're like kind of sucking
close your
dick,
eyes.
but like the big toe.
Shut up.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, come
look
on.
away.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me enjoy my popsicle. Try to chew your toe down.
I honestly kind of love that for you. I think it takes a real man to be able to eat ass, to really be able to like put that toe in there and like look it around. I'm so proud of you.
No, I'm growing up.
This doesn't sound like a quarter life crisis.
No, I have a whole wardrobe full of just sex toys and like this big fuck machine. Like it's been fun.
Wait, what?
I was in a relationship for like a year, so I was just like
going after it.
Well, there was one day where a little bit of time where we didn't see each other for a minute, and I was like, you know what? There's a bunch of stuff I want to try, and you're the dance partner. So strapped her into the bed, and then I was like, I lit all these candles. She thought I was taking a meeting. She came in my room. She's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "You just have to shut the fuck up, and you're gonna get pinned down, and you got no choice."
And did she like it?
She loved it.
Okay, that's great. That's good to clarify too. Like when you're pinning a woman down, like good to clarify. Call her daddy. She was loving it. Love.
We previously spoke about it.
Okay, good.
And she's like, "Yeah, I just love because she just loved to be dominated." So I'm like, "Okay, well."
I think that's also really hot in relationships where like take a little fucking initiative.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people forget like, hey, sometimes you should surprise your partner with things. I heard that you have this plan. Oh, you look great in white. Thanks. Okay. Are you good?
Okay, what plan?
Okay. What plan are we talking about? Okay. I heard you had a plan to be single for 3 years.
I think it was when I broke up with
your ex-girlfriend.
like for the first time, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to focus on myself, and I'm kind of in that place right now.
Okay, so is that like a hard like 3 years?
It's more just like everyone stay away from me unless you're like the wife, like unless you're the one, which is so scary thing to say. But I'm like, I just don't want to fuck around. I've learned enough lessons. I've learned everything I need to learn.
Yeah.
I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Like, just stay away from me.
Am I allowed to ask? Because I feel like I've seen certain things on the internet where like you and your ex like wanted to stop talking about each other. But like, why did you guys know you weren't the ones for each other?
I think when they start to take a fancy for other guys while you're in a relationship, like that tends to like.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, that will really like set you over the line. When it's just like, okay, like, hey. You actually have a boyfriend. You shouldn't be like bouncing on that guy.
Oh, okay. So you got cheated on?
Yeah, I haven't really said it. But
why?
Yeah. Well, because I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
but we're gonna talk about it.
Here we are.
Just
call her daddy.
Always gets it out of him.
Yeah.
You bring up
whatever
Alex
daddy. Wants.
He's like every other interview's asking. You're like, no, like it was an amicable split. You come on here like, I got cheated on, Alex.
Every interview, they're like, can we talk about your exes? I'm like, no. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Alex is like,
Harry, how did you find out you were getting cheated on? Oh, fuck.
I think, LA's a pretty small place, and you seem like figured out. And like, there was a lot of like emotional cheating, and there was a lot of like cheating, like messaging other guys, whatever else. And I was like, wow, whatever. But I just.
Were you a saint?
Not the first time.
Oh, you guys had 2 rounds.
Yeah, 2 rounds. Like I wasn't like going out of my way, but I would like other people's photos and.
Okay.
But
is that the extent?
Apparently. Oh no, I would reply to some comments and stuff like that. But like,
we love accountability here. Like this is good.
No, I'm being honest.
Like it's over. We can like open it up now.
Yeah.
So you in the first round of dating your ex-girlfriend, you answered some DMs. You were liking some girls' pictures. You weren't being faithful in that sense.
Like early on, I think early days, like before we officially put like a title on it, like I was still messaging girls and whatever else, which I didn't think was a big deal. But then once things got serious and I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna marry this girl. I want to buy us a house. I want to do all this stuff. I was just like, okay, no one else matters. And then, second time around, like it was this like same person as the first time that we broke up, that we split. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, dude.
Are they together now?
No. He's
What's wrong with him?
No, he's like, nah, I can't.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you after.
Okay, so you just told me the people. Yeah. That's really shocking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought you were gonna marry this person, and you were faithful towards the end also.
Yeah, I was being such an angel. Like I was like planning our future together, and like I don't know. I was being such a good boyfriend. I feel like
Right.
I took care of every aspect of her life, like free, like house, bags, everything she needed. I got her a Rolex. I got her like paid for her legal bills.
I could use a Rolex.
I'll take the wedding ring. Give me your relationship. Give me your relationship.
Wait. Okay, Harry, when this comes out, though, is she going to probably say something like you're lying? Do you think she'll say
Of
you're
course.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Baskin Robbins. We are in the thick of summer, Daddy Gang. And for some of you, that may mean a little boat session, okay? For others, maybe it's bikini season, okay? But for me, summer is the peak of ice cream season. There is nothing better than a cold, delicious ice cream treat on a hot summer day. You feel me? And this summer is looking especially sweet thanks to Baskin Robbins' limited time Sweet on Sydney lineup. We all know and love our girl Sydney Sweeney, and this new menu is inspired by her go-to order, a rainbow sherbet, a juicy trio of tart raspberry, sweet pineapple, and tangy orange flavors. I will be trying Sydney's signature scoop, which is 2 scoops of rainbow sherbet, a waffle cone with sprinkles topped with mini gummy bears. Delicious, okay? Or you can sip on Sydney's signature fizz, rainbow sherbet blended with starry lemon lime soda, also topped with mini gummy bears. Boom. This summer, go all in on feeling sweet on Sydney. Baskin Robbins, seize the yay. Find a shop at baskinrobbins.com. Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Shopify. I think my favorite part about growing unwell has been hearing from the Daddy Gang about what you guys want more of, whether it's a new hydration flavor, you want to have an event, or just creating sweats for us to all be cozy in and lay and lounge and watch more Call Her Daddy episodes. So much of what I do business-wise is influenced by all of you. Sometimes starting a new business idea, though, it's not just about starting with a product, but it's really about finding what product your community needs first. And when it comes time to launch, turn to Shopify, the commerce platform trusted by millions of businesses. You can literally set up an entire online store in a day. Like right now, Daddy Gang, you could be setting yours up. Everything is conveniently managed in one platform, and you can tag and sell all of your products globally and across all major social media sites right from your phone. There's also Shopify Magic and AI tools like an AI assistant that helps with reports, editing images, and content ideas. Trust me, the content that you launch alongside your product could be a huge game changer for sales. I also love using Shopify to track sales and data and see what products our community wants more of. And not only can I sell online, but Shopify helps with sales at in-person Unwell events and pop-ups too, making it way easier to see what products you're all loving. So, Daddy Gang, it is time to build your brand. Head to shopify.com/daddy to see how easy it is to start your business today. That's shopify.com/daddy.
So the Daddy Gang needs your help, Harry. Okay.
Come on, me daddies.
Come on. Okay, so I asked them to send in scenarios right now if they're getting kind of like mixed signals from a guy. And if you can kind of break it down for us, like what do you think this means for them? Okay, so number 1. This guy has been inviting me out to dinner and to various activities like going to museums and going to parks and going
museums?
to museums. I'm like, okay. Oh.
No, you said museums. You said it so crazy. Sorry, go.
They're going to museums.
Museum. Yeah. Who says museum? It's museum.
She went to the museum.
What?
She went to the place with him.
She went to the place with him that has artifacts in it.
Yes. Bam. But
Yeah.
he has never once tried to kiss me. The only red flag I saw was this time when he walked me home and I couldn't get inside my apartment. He didn't offer me to go to his place, so I had to sleep at my friend's. What is the vibe here?
Is there an age?
No, but I kind of feel like I know what this is.
Well,
You go.
no. Okay, hold on.
I think my thought is
I don't think it's a red flag that he hasn't tried to kiss you. And I think in a good way, like if he didn't offer you to come back to his place because you were locked out of your place, I think there is a world where he's actually trying to be respectful and not creepy of like, come back to my place. And like, I think sometimes you have to look inward of like, what vibes are you giving off? Like, I think sometimes guys aren't going to go in for the kiss if like you're being a little bit more reserved, like they want to be respectful. I could be looking at it wrong. But
No, I'm fully in agreement because I think with me, like at this point in my life, I'm not trying to like take a girl home after going to the museum, like right away. But like, you know, I could see that he would just like wouldn't want to like overstep. Like, okay, you guys are just getting to know each other. Maybe there hasn't been the right opportunity. Like, I don't remember last time I ever made out with someone at a museum.
I don't know the last time I went to a museum. But I love that for a date. Like very educational, like very chic.
Okay, and here's the thing. I think you got a good guy because pieces of shit, I think we've spoken about this. Bad guys will just hang out with you at night. They just want to fuck you at night. That's it. There's only nighttime activities. They just want to wine, dine, get a pizza, put it in your bum fluff.
Yeah, like
and just
baby girl, you're saying the daylight. Like you're going to like the park.
You've got a husband. You've got the one.
Right.
Send his details.
No, I think you're right. I think if he's not being aggressive enough, you could also give hints. And like maybe you can make like a light joke at your next dinner of like, maybe I'll get a kiss tonight. And like something cute and flirty to let him know you're open to it, so you give him the green light.
Be sitting there, then he'd be like, can I get the cream pie?
No, Harry. no one says that cream pie.
Don't do that.
No one's saying that. Okay, but this is a good sign.
It's a great sign. And I think if you really want to kiss him, it's so attractive if a girl leans in and just goes for it. No guy's ever gonna say no unless it's my sister. Like
wait, no guy. Oh, you're saying if your sister tried to kiss you?
Yeah, which they wouldn't.
Right.
Because that's my sister.
Right. Your sister has boundaries.
Yeah,
and like the Jalsi family isn't incestual. Unless you want to like talk about that today.
Next question.
So many headlines.
I'm in trouble. I love you guys.
Okay, next one. I just went on a date with a guy that I've been friends with. We've been Snapchatting a little, which I hate because like we're too old for that. And he hasn't texted me since the date. Should I text him first?
A grown man Snapchatting you?
Do you
get out? Get out!
Wait. Are you using Snapchat?
No. Yeah. No. Okay. Hold up. We get paid on Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
Are you on the program?
No.
You got enough money. Leave it for me.
No.
Send me this content.
No.
I'm gonna make money. No, but I use Snapchat because I get paid on it, and I build you can build a community and
right. But you're not messaging the girls you're taking on dates on Snapchat.
No.
Here's what I will say: some people are stuck in their old ways, and I think if you are getting stuck on Snapchat, my immediate response is message them back and be like, "LOL, I don't use this app. Text me," and then never open their message again. That's a clear way to be like, make the person a little insecure of like, oh yeah, this is not grown shit. Like, let's move off of this app. And also then you wait. And if they don't text you, goodbye, we're done.
Yeah, gross. Like,
get out of Snapchat.
It's a grown man on Snapchat.
It's not good. He shouldn't even have Snapchat unless he's Harry making money and driving Lambo.
That'd be on Snapchat.
Okay, so I've been hooking up with my best friend for almost a year now. He was aware I had feelings for him, but still talked to his ex throughout in a romantic way for sure. Last month, I decided to break it off with him, so he confessed his feelings for me, but said he doesn't want to commit because he has a lot of personal issues. He also claims he blocked his ex. What the fuck should I do?
Give me a fucking break, girl. Oh my, are you serious? Calm the fuck on. First off, do not fuck your best friend.
No.
That's why we've never hooked up. Do not fuck your best friend, okay?
No, don't.
Like, it's just, if you have something special, why ruin it for 2 minutes of pumping and humping?
So they pumped and humped. Now because she did it, Harry, let's not make her feel bad. She fucked the best friend. Let's talk a little bit about this manipulation.
Yeah.
Because what I don't like here is it's the classic, the minute she pulls away, he's coming back at her and he's trying to get her back. But then right when he gets her back, he's like, but I don't want anything serious because like I have personal issues going on. Someone that says they have personal issues going on, absolutely, you can be having that. But if it's actually a real connection, someone will be with you even while they're going through their personal issues. I truly believe it.
And also, if he was serious about you, the ex is never going to come back in the picture. No other girl is going to be around. Like if it's legitimately, if this is your best friend and you're like, oh, do you care if I have my feet on the table?
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
Those are clean ass shoes.
Yeah, they're brand new for today.
You run to them for today, just like your car.
Yeah, same with the shirt. Look,
same with the jacket. He's still got the tag on his jacket. You're returning all of this.
Yeah, no, it's going back to that. Even the undies. No, okay. But also, if it's your best friend, like he should love you like through and through. And like if it's that serious and if it's legit, I just think the manipulation and to be like, okay, well, I actually had feelings for you because he knows that you care, knows that you want that. He's like dangling the carrot.
I agree.
Chop that carrot the fuck out and go find a cucumber.
Yeah, like let's switch it up. Like,
Yeah.
good one.
That
I don't
was-
know if that was good or really bad, but like we love it.
No, carrots are small, cucumbers are nice.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes. And eggplant, that shit. Okay. But I get what you're saying. I think anytime a guy that you're starting to talk to is convincing you that like, oh, I'm talking to my ex. Let's get out. Let's
Get the fuck out.
Let's just
dude.
move on.
Like your ex is your ex for a reason.
I agree. We're
Yeah.
out. Okay, what does it mean when guys are amazing when hanging out in person, connection, conversation, chemistry, but are horrible texters and are always busy with work and barely communicate in between hanging out?
It means he doesn't give a fuck about you.
Harry.
Sorry, I mean, he the thing is, again, people are busy, and I think that like take a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
You know, take a bird's eye view of like the situation. Okay,
bird's eye view.
Is he like got a crazy? Is he working at museums, or is he like got a crazy busy schedule and he can only like fit you in a little bit of time?
Yeah.
But again, people can text you back if they want to.
This is also a thing I would say is it depends what age you're working with. But like I remember when I met I hate this word is still so weird to me, fiance.
It's crazy.
I know it's a little
Please
cringe
don't ever
though.
say that
I just
again.
want to say partner. Like
Yeah.
when I
I'm
met my
hurting. My
partner,
heart is hurting.
Harry's like I gotta go.
Please shut up.
No, but
No.
when I met my partner, like he was like I don't text. Like I'll text you, but like I want to call you. And so
Oh, I hate that.
oh at first I was like, and then sometimes he would FaceTime me, and I was like, I
Ew.
have my like hair done, like oh,
What?
but what I realized was like he was just like busy as fuck, and when he had moments to connect with me because he like has a big job and he's like working all the time, he wanted to call and talk to me and converse with me, and I appreciated that there was an effort. Maybe I wanted to text a little bit more than phone calls, but I knew it was an effort. If this person's not giving you anything, I think you could always say to them, hey, listen, I get you're super busy, but I would like a little bit more communication in between, because I feel like sometimes we have these great nights and then there's just a dip off and we don't speak at all.
Yeah.
If he tries to then act like you're crazy for wanting to speak, that's a red flag of like, you're being a little clingy. You're just asking for some in between communication.
That's good. Yeah, I think everyone's selfish.
Yeah.
You know, when you said the FaceTime thing, I was like, ew, like fuck that. I've had friends that call me and like, I'm like,
right,
piss
just
off.
text me.
But I realize it's because I'm being selfish and I'm not thinking about their schedule. Because in that situation, I'm like, dude, why are you not thinking about my schedule?
Exactly.
But it's because I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's good. I think it's good to realize also like you don't need to be texting 24/7. That's also something that's like, if you went from a relationship where it was so heavy in the texting, you also have to get used to like some adult relationships, like you don't need to be talking all day.
Yeah. Also, there's literally friendships like ours.
Yeah, we don't text.
We don't,
We voice note.
we do.
Okay, listen to this one. My best guy friend tells me he wants to try a relationship, but then goes out with his ex 3 days later. He then apologizes and said it's just as friends, but then he goes to a baseball game with her. I get that they have the same friend group, but dude, move on before you pursue me at all. Question being, can you be friends with your ex and move on?
I think being in a, it's kind of scary. Like being like, I'm a very secure guy, but if my girl is like texting her ex and they're like, you know, in the same friend group and they're all hanging out, it wouldn't make me feel comfortable. It wouldn't make me feel excited. Like I wouldn't be like, oh fuck, let's go hang out with Big Jimmy. Like the one that you told me that like has a horse cock. Like let's go. Like I wouldn't feel excited about that situation.
I think that in no circumstances you should be friends with an ex.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're in a new relationship and you're still friends with your ex, unless you have a child together and you're trying to be amicable,
Exactly.
that's also a different word, amicable. You're not friends like, we're going to like get a drink together and like,
Girls night.
no, like you've been intimate with each other, like keep it moving. Like there's no need for you to be
Okay, but what
friends.
about a one night stand or something of like a one?
I think if you had a one night stand with someone and what you're saying, then you become friends and then you get into a relationship, you're still friends with that person that you like one time had a one night stand with. I think, but you shouldn't hang out alone. Just out of respect for your partner.
Yeah. Would you tell your partner? That's a tough one.
Oh, that's hard.
That's a tough one. I think because I'm under the impression that the truth always comes out.
Yeah, I think I would, because I think also, like, if roles were reversed, I'd feel really hurt if I was in a room with someone that my partner had fucked and I didn't know. And even if it meant nothing to either of them, I would feel like the idiot. And you're right, if something came out, if someone made a joke and I'm like, and then you find out that your partner didn't tell you, that's a bigger deal than if they told you. But you also then have to be mature enough. If your partner tells you, yo, it doesn't mean anything, then I think you also have to be mature enough to like be like, okay, I can see this person and be amicable with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very mature.
I call it one date wonder. Why go on a first date, text me and saying you had a great time, so much fun, want to do it again, and then fade out? It's so hurtful and gets my hopes up so much. Why do guys do this?
Because we don't want to feel like the bad guy. You know? Like, I want to text you, I want to tell you it was amazing, and then, like, I just, like, let it fizzle out. Because, again, people are selfish and people are just thinking about themselves.
Yeah.
And it maybe if they have a good soul, they have a good heart, they don't want to upset you, you know?
I get that. I almost think, though, like, sometimes the false hope is more hurtful than just like ghosting. I would rather get fully ghosted than someone being like, I had the best time with you, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh, great, let's meet up again. And then like they keep like just like passing me off, and I'm like, what?
Ghost them.
Yeah. But I think what you can know is no matter what, it's hurtful, but just take it as like, okay, you didn't waste your time. The person doesn't want to go out with you again. It's okay. It hurts, but don't trust anything a man says. Oh, this one's sad, but it's like a classic. You can just answer this. First date, the guy told me he's looking for a wife. 2 months into dating, he said he's not looking for anything serious.
It was me. It was
Sweetie.
me. Yeah.
Sweetie. He hates you.
Like, what do we like?
What do you think?
Say thank you. Here's the thing. Like, look, some guys could be using that as like a ploy to be like, you know, I'm serious. It could be a fuckboy tactic. You know, this could be like a full like.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah, it's just not it.
I think the answer is listen.
Yeah.
He could have been serious saying he was looking for a wife, and then he quickly realized you ain't my wife.
Yeah.
And so now he's like, I don't want anything serious. The point is, he said he doesn't want anything serious. So it doesn't matter. He could be lying that he wanted a wife. He wanted a wife. It doesn't matter. He doesn't like you.
He sucks.
Move on. Let's talk about nudes.
Oh, yay.
Do you reuse nudes or do you take them fresh for every girl you send them to?
I think guys are different, no?
Yeah, I don't know.
We have to fluff it up a little bit, you know? Like,
yeah, but like, do you ever reuse a nude?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, like you said.
All of them.
Like, my dick was looking real good that day.
Yeah, no, like.
Yeah.
I don't look amazing all the time.
Totally.
Like, it's cold.
Totally.
You know?
Like, a little weenie.
Yeah, no, it's just the helmet. Like, get out of here, you bastard.
And sometimes you don't want to have to, like, get it up to send the pic.
Yeah, but okay. Here's my question to you.
Okay.
So, I was talking to this girl. Mm-hmm. And I sent her like a nice, like fun photo. And she's like, have you used that one on OnlyFans? And I'm like, oh, why is that an issue? And she's like, well, then it's not for me. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I kind of get that. I'd be like, because do girls care that you're on OnlyFans?
No, not necessarily. Well, no, because I'm like, you want to cry? Or you want to go to Hawaii? Like, do you want to get in the Lamborghini? Or like, do you want to like sit on the sidewalk? Like, I don't know.
Harry,
like,
I love you so much.
It's kind of crazy. It's like,
I was told you didn't want to talk about OnlyFans. Can we talk about it for 2 seconds?
I don't want to talk about it. But there was a bunch of shit I didn't want to talk about.
Then here we are. Is it mostly men that are consuming your content?
50-50.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my older ladies in there.
Older ladies.
Yeah, shout out my moms. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so
older
much fun.
women and then
my boys.
Your boys.
Yeah.
That's great. And so you're making bank.
We're doing okay.
I could see you're doing great.
We can do better. We could be you.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Neutrogena. Summer is here and the sun is shining. You need powerful sun protection that feels light on your skin. Meet Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Sunscreen. This SPF 70 lotion absorbs fast with a smooth, dry touch finish, so you'll forget you're even wearing it. It blocks 97% of burning UV rays and is water resistant for up to 80 minutes. Lightweight, effective, and perfect for sunny days. It's just what your summer needs. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Sunscreen. You can't feel. Shop now at Target.
Wait, okay, so you've had girls that are like, are you putting that on OnlyFans? Yeah. I think I would feel that way too. If I was like, wait, like you just gave that to like your mommies and the gays, like I want it to be like a personal photo for me. I don't want to condone lying, but like, what? Then she's gonna like subscribe to like triple check it wasn't OnlyFans? Like,
No, but I was
More
just,
money.
but yeah, thank God. You know who did subscribe? My best friend's girlfriend, who is friends with my ex, and she showed me, and this was actually one of the saddest things that happened in our relationship, because I fully lost trust for my best friend's girl. I love him.
Right.
But like, she showed me their text messages of both them laughing at me and like screenshotting my OnlyFans and all this stuff. And I just said, look, I'm more just like embarrassed the fact that you like, because me and her had a conversation. She said, hey, are you posting this? Did you post that?
Yeah.
On OnlyFans? She's like, one of my friends said he subscribed. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, you can just ask me. Here's my phone. Like,
Right. Like, look at my account.
Go through it. And that was the biggest thing for me. Like, that's what really hurt me. Like, I was like sobbing, because I'm like, dude, like, none of your life is like, it would be anywhere where it is without this, and you're going to sit there and embarrass me behind my back and then show me the messages of you and your friend laughing at me and like going in. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck?
When you decided to do OnlyFans, were you nervous about people like making fun of you?
I think like in this space, you're always like nervous about, and actually, if you have a fucking social media account, if you're watching this, like, I'm sure you're nervous about someone judging you or whatever else. For me, like, initially I did it when I was single, right? And then I would do crazy stuff. I'd post crazy stuff, whatever else. And then when I fell in love, I was like, oh God, like, I don't want to, if she's not okay with this, I don't want to do it like for her. And that was where like the judgment really set in, because I already felt ashamed, because I didn't, like, she was telling me my family condones it. They hate it. They don't want me to do it. Like, it's embarrassing, like how you speak, how you do this stuff. Like, my family's like embarrassed. So like, it already like hurt me, because I was already like worried, and then showing me the messages between her and her best friend.
That's really mean.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, damn, like.
Right, you like know this is already something that's really personal to me, and I can get like sensitive about. So to say, like, to know that your own girlfriend was like making fun of you, for something that is like very personal, and it's a decision that like you've made, and like. Is your family okay with it?
No, my family loves it. Like,
are your parents subscribed?
Yeah. Like, my mom was like, I want to see how big it is. I'm like, Mom, you need to cut that out.
Mom, stop.
Yeah, cut it out. We're blocking all of Australia from it.
Oh my God. How long do you think you're going to do it?
You know what? I said I was going to retire by the end of the year.
And you're not.
Well, there's a lot coming up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a movie coming out. There's a bunch of like crazy shows that are coming up. So I think by the time I finish filming all this stuff, like, it should be 3 or 4 shows. It's gonna be like, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to, because I love it. Like, I love connecting with people. I love having that community. Like, going on live and just not giving a fuck. Like, I got the Fuckatron 4000 out. And I was doing like dildo races along the floor. Like, I was like, go live and just do weird shit and like have fun.
Right.
Like, I couldn't do that on TikTok.
Absolutely not.
Or I could.
And you'd be banned.
Yeah.
Wow. So like,
yeah,
that's so cute. You're like the little community I've built. So
yeah.
you're also making money. So like,
yeah.
But I do feel like that's also an industry. What I've heard is like, it can get really addicting because the money, and it is kind of like, you can just quickly do it in your house, and then all of a sudden you're making money. Like, it's hard to like find a day. Like, why would you stop?
Well, and it's also like scary. Like, I feel like scared and worried for people that like maybe are new to it, and they feel like they have to show more and more and more to make more money, and like try and keep that like money like baseline. But it's just like, for me, I'm all about like building the community, and then the rest of it's gonna like come around, like
you're doing everything on there. But you're doing everything on there. But
no.
Okay, but you didn't have your girlfriend on there.
No way.
What?
But just
do your thing.
No, that was the one with the boyfriend.
Got it.
You know what?
What? Say it.
No, I can't. Okay, that whole. Whatever.
What? Harry, you can't keep giving me good shit that I can't use in the podcast.
Say her biggest enemy.
Your ex's biggest enemy is sending you nudes, and
crazy.
That girl has a boyfriend. All these fucking girls with boyfriends just sliding into your fucking DMs.
And we had the craziest sex.
And you fucked her? And she has a boyfriend? Harry?
What?
No. I know, at some point it's not your responsibility.
Well, exactly. I'm like,
it is though, if you start dating her and think for 2 seconds that she'll be faithful, just like your last.
Here's the thing. You lose him how you get him.
Exactly.
That's what I figured out.
So don't date her.
No, but it's
you
so
can have
much
sex.
Fun.
She's hot.
Violent. Like,
she's hot.
Like, she's a little pick her up and just like my human pocket pussy.
Poor boyfriend, huh? Or no, loser.
Yeah, what a loser.
Wait, what a loser.
Yeah,
I'm sure
getting
he's a great
cheated
guy.
on.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah, what a fucking loser. You know, you losers that get cheated on. Fucking hell.
Harry. Wait, Harry.
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 Oh, yeah, go. I got more stories.
Okay, wait. I didn't realize that you sent nudes to stand out and get accepted when you were applying to reality shows.
Yeah.
Brilliant. How did they not send like a cease and desist? Because your nudes were that good.
Well, no. So it was just like, I'm like, dude, there's so many people that are just like, hey, I live in my mom's basement. I want to be on reality TV. I was like,
How do I stand out?
Let's let Big Jim and the twins hang. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, dude, they're literally scrolling. No. Cock? What? What the fuck? Okay, sure.
So,
This guy's crazy.
so you submitted, was it like a good nude or just a literally picture of your dick?
No. Yeah.
Just like a,
if it was a photo
like
of my
a
dick,
mirror
they'd be like,
selfie?
is that a worm?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Little
you need to go to a
Jimmy.
doctor. Let's call that guy up to get him a doctor. No.
It was a mirror selfie?
I have a pretty penis.
Mhm.
So like it she wouldn't know.
No, I wouldn't know. But I can
Happy-
imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. Circumcised, beautiful. But it was a
Not
photo.
that uncircumcised aren't. Well, okay.
I'm pretty sure we can find some ugly ones.
Okay.
Well, rats. No.
We don't
We don't
judge,
discriminate.
but we love a little Who am I to say? I've never hooked up with someone with an uncircumcised penis. Like,
I've seen my best friends and I'm like, dude, you gotta cut that off. He's like, that's too late. I'm like, no, brother, I'm telling you.
you know what? To each their own. He's special. He has a little extra coverage. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me the story. You're sending nudes to reality TV shows.
Yeah, because I was like, okay,
How do we keep it
face, like everything in the mirror, just like it's me here, Harry. Like I'm locked in, I'm loaded. Because like again,
Is this suddenly you?
yeah.
Were you smiling in them?
I don't know. I was probably like
Yeah. Like,
cock. Yeah. No. Okay. Here's the thing. When you're applying for reality shows, you have to think there's 10,000 other people applying.
Yeah.
So like, okay, they're gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna fucking lie. Like I'm gonna play up my life like it's
Totally.
so crazy. Like in my interviews for Taught to Handle, when we're sitting there, like I'd walk in the room in my undies, and they'd be like, well, "Have you got no clothes?" I was like, "Do you think I care?" Like, and they'd be like, "What?" So I'm playing up a persona of myself because,
Right.
again, I was just some little boy in New Zealand.
yeah.
That was just like, what the fuck do I do? I want to make people laugh. I want to entertain people.
I get that.
So I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to be crazy because at the end of the day, the more crazy you are, they're going to see
Put you
dollar
on.
signs.
Yep.
Yeah. So I went in, I was like cock and balls out, the whole shebang. And then in the interviews, I was just like talking crazy. Like, how many girls have you like had sex with this week? I'm like 4 today. I'm like,
Right. You're like, I didn't,
Yeah.
this isn't happening.
yeah, it's
But,
not
like,
happening.
I
Like,
actually really like that. And I think that potentially now moving forward, they're going to get a lot of people sending in nudes.
please send them to me.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
no,
God, I forgot.
I plugged it.
Oh,
I plugged it.
okay.
I was waiting for the chance
Wait,
to plug it today.
wait, let's-
Send me nudes.
Let's tell them. Okay, so the first ever podcast that Harry and I did, we were like joking, and I was like, "Oh my god, Daddy Gang, like send Harry nudes." Like it was a
It
joke,
was insane.
and like Harry literally texted me after and was like, "Alex, like my DMs, like I'm getting so many nudes."
I legitimately had like 10,000 like nudes.
that's what I'm saying,
In
like,
30 seconds.
I'm
Like,
like-
it was fucked up.
and I'm like, Harry, like
I'm like, where are you coming from? And like, thank you. Like it was insane.
I remember getting that text and be like, "Thanks so much for a great experience." Also, like I have so many nudes in my DMs. Like, thank you. Like you're an angel.
yeah.
Great work. Great working with you.
Send them now.
But you have
No,
enough.
Yeah, I got enough. Please don't. Please don't.
Have you ever sent a picture, one of those pictures where like you have an object next to your dick for size reference? You know?
I think like a pencil. No.
A baseball bat?
Yeah, an asparagus. I was like, yeah. Yeah, no, I think a truck. Yeah.
Right, like a
That's
guy
it.
usually like a remote control. Like,
Okay.
what's the point of that?
But I feel like that's if you have like 8-9 inches.
right, you're
You
like
know?
really trying to show it off.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, but also it's just like, no one's looking at that like, woo. You're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be sore. You know?
I like big dicks
Big-
are really scary.
Yeah.
Like I don't like those.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yuck.
Okay, we're gonna play turn offs or turn on. Tell me if this is a
Yeah.
turn off or a turn on.
Okay.
Nipple piercings.
Turn on.
Being choked.
turn off. Like, I would love to choke, but if you choke me, I'm like, get the fuck out of there.
Okay. Shy girls.
Shy girls are usually freaky as fuck, so turn on.
Full bush.
I've had it once, and like,
Once? No, they're really cleaned up for you, Harry.
Yeah, I was surprised.
God.
Yeah.
And you still...
I still went down on her, but I was just like, oh, fuck, like, yeah.
It was like a little mile.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's like, that's the clit. No, oh wait, that's like a hairball.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just like a little much.
Is that food? Like, was that crust? No, okay. I don't. The thing is, I don't care, but like, it's harder for me to eat you out, and I love to do that.
Just
so
keep
like,
it trimmed a little.
Yeah, fucking clean it up.
Oh, I had toe sucking on the list. Well, we know where you sound on that
Yeah,
one.
I love toe sucking.
How do you feel when girls wear oversized clothing?
Sexy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun because like, what's underneath? A little Loch Ness monster. What do you got under there? Harry Bush.
Anal fingering.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I've never had it done, so I can't speak on it.
What?
I'm just too afraid. I'm like, I know what comes out of that thing.
You're not letting anyone near your bum hole?
I think actually a girl ate it on the weekend. On my birthday, but I don't remember because I was really drunk.
Yeah, but like you clearly remember. You're like, I don't remember, but she may have like put her head down there and she was like eating my ass. Like, but
no, it was pretty. Yeah, she was trying everything.
Wait, why? So you're not letting anyone do ass play to you?
No, not yet. Because I'm just like, it's.
When you find wifey, you're gonna want that. Your life is gonna change.
Yeah, but I put a finger around there and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's scary.
No, because you can't do it yourself. You have to have a partner do it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I was also like, it was like me in the shower, confused in the corner. Like,
You're like, that doesn't feel good.
What is that?
And it comes out and you're like,
oh my god, it's infected.
No, I swear you'll like it. You'll get there one day.
Okay.
Okay. Filming yourselves having sex.
I think it's kind of sexy. Yeah.
But have you ever had an issue of like, ooh, we filmed it, and then like people being like, delete it?
I had this girl where she was like, yeah, film it, and then when I fell asleep, she was trying to like send it to her phone.
Oh no.
And because I was like, hey, like I don't want that on your phone. Like I also, we just started seeing each other. Like I don't really trust it. I'm like, if we're dating, sure.
Yeah. No.
But like I just was like, yeah, I don't want that out there. And but the thing is, the reason why it made me feel weird is because, like, if we had the conversation when we were awake, but the reason it was weird was because I was asleep.
Very creepy. And then you woke up and
yeah,
she was sort of
I woke up to my phone in my face, like her trying to unlock it. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I want this video. I'm like, dude, fuck off. And I was like, look, while we're here, I'll delete it. Yeah, delete it from recently, deleted. Got rid of it because I was like, it's scary.
You hear about those horror stories of like people trying to like put the face locator on your face, but like, so you've had that happen before. People try to open your phone through your face.
Yeah.
And you literally like, and then it opens.
No, I was like,
isn't that weird? Like you can kind of tell when someone's like looking at you when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's sad. How about butt plugs?
Yeah, love them.
Okay.
Not for me, but for girls.
Whips.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Well, it's just like whatever.
Talking during sex.
So good. I say some crazy shit. Yeah.
Do you not like if a girl's mute?
I love it when you talk or like indicate what's working for you.
Right, like that feels so good. Like
not everyone's like the same
loud.
Same like setup, you know? Like you want to make sure that, you know, some girls like my friend was saying he was fucked this girl in the ass and she squirted from out of her ass, not out of her ass, but like from getting fucked in the ass.
Oh.
So like some girls like that, some girls like
right.
it only been on their clit, some girls like G-spot. So it's like you tell me how I can best service you because I know that this is going to be done in minutes. So
right, like I know what works for me, so you tell me.
All I have to do is put the tip in, and we're good. But like for you, I know you're
right. We're a little bit more complex.
Yeah, like a Da Vinci Code. I have to sit there and like do a Rubik's cube on your clit.
Yeah, so like help me out so we can get there faster.
Yeah, like let's make it better for you.
You're such a giver.
I'm doing my best.
You're such a giver.
Yeah.
Role play.
Yeah, fun. Turn on.
Biting.
This girl bit me one time, but like too hard. It drew blood, and I was kind of just like.
Like I'm in pain.
Yeah, I'm not turned on. Like I thought there was a dog in here. There's a chihuahua like attached to my shoulder. Like I had a little nibble here and there. Like
right, like a little biting I think is good, but when I'm literally like ow, and then the next day I wake up and I'm like that wasn't like fun.
Yeah, like ew.
Like there's a difference between like choking where you're like ooh like this is like getting me going, but like biting you're like that just hurts.
Yeah.
Like heavy PDA.
Ew.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Bleached assholes.
We're eating ass now, so bleach them.
But you still love the ones that aren't bleached.
Yeah, actually, there was this girl that was in there's this girl that looked like she's never wiped in her life, and I was just like, you know what? Who cares? Like, whatever. Like that. there was stains up the walls, you know, but it was like, whatever, who cares? I checked, it was wiped.
You were just saying it was naturally really dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a black hole. No, it was really dark, but it was just like.
But you were like down for it. You're
yeah,
like, okay,
I was like, who cares?
Yeah,
like
like
we,
you
know,
go
we're
a
all built
lot,
different. Like,
yeah, like we're all built different. Like whatever.
speak your truth, girl.
Yeah, like go for it.
I'll still lick it.
Sexting.
Yes, but if it's the only form of your communication, then no.
Yeah, like I'm like so over sexting unless it's like actually because I know we're gonna fuck later and like it's like a little flirting like build up. Like it's foreplay during the day to like get wild at night. But like I just think like aimless dumb sexting that I'm like, okay, I have to go into my interview now. Like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah,
like now it's just a hassle. Like I'm like
me and that girl with the boyfriend. It's like that's all we do.
Sexting.
And I'm like, ugh, like
right, like just come over. Like let's fuck.
Yeah, like
yeah,
dump me boyfriend.
Yeah, literally. No, but then you wouldn't want her.
No, I would not.
You can't date her.
I would not. She doesn't
Harry,
even live here.
She doesn't live here. As if she did, Harry.
No,
you're gonna literally do the same thing as your last ex. Your ex was fucking a guy,
Alex,
lying to you.
The next girl I see, I'm gonna send her here for a screening, and you're gonna put her in like a
sit her down.
Yeah, full like spray her down with like chlorine.
Because like we got to figure out like, are you putting a ring on that?
Yeah,
and you can't put a ring on that because she's fully cheating on her boyfriend with you, and she'll do the same thing to you, motherfucker, you little loser. Okay, how you feel about handcuffs?
Nah.
No.
It's just too much effort, bro. Like, get some rope.
Loud orgasms.
It depends. I've hooked up with a few girls that it sounds like a fucking fire truck. You know, like someone just got like the SWAT team pulled in. It's like, you know,
and you're like, can we just
stop.
We're like, do you do that when you're alone masturbating, girl? Like, probably not.
Yeah, I like it when you know and you feel it and it's just like
right
because they're being quiet or like talking a little bit throughout the process and then when it comes in they're just like shaking and like letting it out like that. Like that's like hot and sexy. But sounding like a fucking dog that just got his leg run over isn't like hot. Like
right, and it's also usually like this is performative. Like you don't actually have to be screaming this loud.
Yes.
There's a natural reaction you can have when you have an orgasm, but like I could be quiet when I had an orgasm. Period sex.
You know what? I'm a bad boy. I don't mind it. I'm really like my one. I don't care. I don't know.
You
It's
don't
like
care.
blood bond. I don't know.
I get it because girls on their period are usually way hornier.
I don't give a
So like
dudes who get freaked out about it, it's like fuck off.
Right, like what?
My only rule is I'm not gonna eat you out when you're in your
That's
period.
fair.
You know, like.
But even if you're on your period, like you could like go around the clit a little bit.
You can, but it's also like for me.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go down there and go to town,
you want to go to town.
I don't care. But I'm like, I'm gonna suck on everything. I'm gonna suck the blood out of that shit. I'm gonna come up with a blood clot in my tooth. Like, but the thing is, so that's why I'm like, you know what? Unless we're like fully dating, I probably won't do that. But yeah, I don't care about blood sex. Like,
I love that.
I put a towel down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I understand that girls are like embarrassed, and like worried about it. It's like, who cares? Like.
That's why, like, I think half women are like, oh, is the guy going to be freaked out? Why do men not just be like, I literally love fucking you? Like, I literally could care less.
Yeah. And that's the thing. But I feel like it has to go through a little bit of like talking and like whatever else. But I'm like, as soon as they say I'm on my period, I'll lay the towel down. I'm like, we're going to put the blankets over and we're going to stare into each other's eyes. And then I'm not going to look. I'm going to pull it out and we're going to like have a towel there.
Right. You're just like not going to look.
Yeah, lay there. Like,
right. It just feels wetter.
Yeah, exactly.
A little mushy.
Yeah, a little mushy.
Okay.
And a little bit of color, a little bit of fun.
Yeah, love that. Okay, who would you absolutely die for if they slid into your DMs?
Oh, I think. No, I was okay. There's like a few people.
Say them.
No, I was.
Look at you blushing. Say them. Then they will.
I literally was like looking at Emrata's page today, and I was like, damn, like she's like effortlessly the most attractive person on the planet. And like me and my friend group, like I literally was like, my day is like derailed because she's just like so stunning.
Have you DM'd her?
I haven't. But then I was thinking like Ice Spice would be a lot of fun. And then Sweetie as well. I'm like, Sweetie would be kind of crazy. But then I'm like, I think I messaged Sweetie one time. I don't know if she saw it. And then actually I messaged Iggy Azalea and she replied. She's like, I feel like I have, like, she's a sweetheart. She's like, I feel like I have to reply because you're Australian. And then I was like, I sent her a voice note. I'm like, that only works with girls that are American. And she just never replied. And then I think I sent her something unsent it. I got nervous. I'm like, okay, give me my phone.
What are you sliding in with? What did you say to Iggy Azalea?
No. Some of the messages are crazy.
Like, I'm trying to get an idea, like, what the fuck are you sliding in with over there?
Oh, I'm blocked. No, I'm
Oh.
joking. I said, it's probably something bad. Oh, I just, what's good?
Oh,
It's so boring.
hurry.
Yeah.
A little underwhelming.
Yeah, well, because I think before that I was like, what's up, little... My DM to Khloé Kardashian was, what's up, you little butter chicken? And then I was like, oh, fuck. Because then that's all that scandal
Yeah,
stuff
what
came
happened with that?
out. I don't know if you remember, but Netflix had me in their bio.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like a back and forth thing that was going on.
Yeah.
And I got flowers, and this is when I just got my Bentley. I got flowers and like cookies. No, I wrote it off at Coachella. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Who
Okay.
cares? It doesn't even exist.
Yeah, Bentley. Okay.
But I got flowers and like cookies just to say thank you, because I was like, oh, it's actually like, it's really sweet and really generous for them to like give me that much care and attention. The fact they put me in their bio for like a week or 2 weeks. Anyway, so someone did like a blind item to Dumois, and it was like, I work at a PR agency. Harry Jazzy like picked up a flowers and a Bentley, and he's like going, because I think they saw me post it. Like, oh, he's I got good word that he's seeing like Khloé Kardashian. So then it just spread like wildfire, and of course I'm not gonna deny that.
Of course not.
But I went straight to my DMs and I unsent every weird corny little message that was there,
How many did you send her?
like 3 or 4.
Oh, my God.
But that wasn't like crazy. It was just like,
Right. So you wanted a clean slate.
yeah, I was like, fuck, like, because now if it gets big, she's gonna be like, oh, who is this dude? Check messages.
And be like,
And
great.
it's like, what up, you little butter chicken? Like,
Right. It's like,
how you
just
doing,
have
you
one.
pelican?
Right.
Yeah.
She's
Like,
like,
just leave
fuck
it.
you.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like she may not get your humor, so she's like, I'm not a pelican, you fucking asshole. Like,
Yeah.
are you like
Are you
trolling
insulting
me? Like, what?
Yeah. But she commented on it, and this is absolutely not true in capitals. And then I was like, come on, girl. Like, let me have one more day. Like, give me one more.
So did you message her?
No, I left it. Like, I've got friends. I have friends that are like connected with her and close with her, and one of them said she thought it was like really funny. But I
I
was
feel like you guys could be like low key good together.
same. Like,
Like, I feel like Khloé like deserves a guy that's gonna treat her right, but is also gonna like give her the best dick of her life, and you're a nice guy.
Khloé, we're coming. No, okay, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I feel like because dating outside of this industry is like a little bit difficult, because there's a lot of like highs and lows, and there's a lot of like, you know, people get a little bit insecure, a little bit worried, and I'm like, damn, I feel like my dream is like to have someone like maybe an actress or someone in that space, you know, that's just like that understands it, and that just like, oh, you just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could also kind of see you and Emrata together. No, like I will text her for you. I'll be like,
oh, okay, I'm gonna say something after.
okay. Do you want to say it now?
No, because we will get in trouble, and that person will hate us. Okay, I'm fucking crossing my legs like a little bitch.
I know, you're all scared.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Okay, who's the most famous person you've ever hooked up with? I'll just bleep it out, but say it to me.
That was what I was about to say.
Who? What?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say after.
Was it good?
Insane. Like, we had so much fun.
I can so see that. Oh my God.
Oh no, okay. And if she's watching this, we love you. We're so sorry.
I love you. You know
No,
who you are.
Yeah, she's incredible. This is the craziest shit. And I've never had anyone say this to me. I walk into this room and she goes, I just want to let you know this is never going to go anywhere. You're a big boy and I just need you for one thing. And I was literally like, oh no, I'm a nice guy. Like it could, I think I'm nice. And she's like, no, I'm telling you, like, I don't want anything to do with you after this.
I love her.
And I was like, wow, like what a boss bitch.
And then she was literally like, fuck me.
And
let me fuck you.
No, we hung out for the day. Like, the funniest thing was, like, I was like, I'm gonna press up, picked up my friend's Rolls Royce, and I'm like,
Harry, what's with the Rolls Royces? Do people like that? I feel like I'd be like, you're a douche if you picked me up in a Rolls Royce. Sorry.
okay, well, you want to be in a Camry? Like, do you want to send you an Uber Black, or just like, what do you want?
Yeah, like a little bit more
You want
like
a helicopter? Like,
just
fuck.
chill. Like,
Okay, but I'm
Range
like,
Rover.
okay, well, I'm also freaking out because this is the most like famous person ever that's like shown interest and is like
Totally.
funny, and she's incredible. She's so smart.
So wait, so you guys hung out all day, and then
Like a few hours, and then the funny shit was, she's such a boss.
she's such a boss.
She said to me, she's like, I thought I wasn't gonna, like, she's like, I got another hotel room in the same hotel. So I had another room because I didn't know if I was going to like you, if you're going to be annoying or not. I was just going to leave. And then I'm like, dude, what the fuck? She's like, but you're cool. And stayed. And we like cuddled and everything was like really amazing. Like she was awesome.
That just warmed my heart so much.
No, she's like such a special person.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I am obsessed with her.
Like whenever it's kind of like whenever I like we check in.
Yeah.
She's just. It's
that same vibe. I literally just saw her recently, and I was like, how? Like I need you in my life more.
Yeah.
She's such a special person.
Yeah, and she's like, she would just be, I'm so proud of you, like Harry, like that's huge, like good for you. But yeah,
she's the best.
She's cool, but
and so fucking hot.
And it was amazing. It was so much fun.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think you're in your reformed fuckboy era?
I think I'm past it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like the reformed fuckboy was the guy that was like, oh, slowing out and going out. Like, oh, I'm only gonna fuck 4 girls this month instead of 15.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, yo, like I don't want your energy anywhere near me. Like I don't want to give you any piece of this. Like unless like I don't want to hook up with someone just to hook up with someone.
Well,
you know, no.
Then what is the girl that you're doing with the boyfriend?
That was a while ago.
Harry.
No, okay. I
There's one-offs.
No,
There's exceptions.
No, I did enjoy. The chat was really good, and I did start to like, oh, damn, this would be really cool. But then she would do the thing like, things aren't going well with my boyfriend. Like it sucks. Like really, when can I see you? Whatever else. And then they're posting like TikToks and like they're like happily in love, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, don't like fuck me around. Just say like, hey, like.
Yeah.
I just need you from time to time, and that's fine. But it was just like I start like.
But you're still texting.
No, that was before my birthday, and it was just like.
So now you haven't spoken.
No.
But if she texts you right now, you would answer.
I wouldn't. I don't have feelings for her.
If she was in town and she just texted you and was like, "Let's fuck."
Okay. Well, we've already done it. But like for me,
Harry.
No, okay.
We're looking for wifey. But
The-
you're saying you wouldn't date these type of people right now. You're just having fun if you're up for a fuck.
Well, the thing, like, I'm not going out of my way to find sex.
Okay, that's fair.
So like the MILF, the lady with 3 kids.
Wait, I was just gonna ask, what's going on with her?
Like I love, like we tell each other we love each other. Like I love this woman. Like she's so incredible. But the only issue is she lives on the other side of the country and she has 3 kids and they're beautiful kids. Like she's amazing.
Where does she live?
Miami.
Okay.
But I'm just like.
How did you meet?
She went. I saw her in a club in New York, and then we were like friends online for a little bit.
Okay.
And then we just connected, and then anytime I'm with her, it's just like I don't know. She's just like a woman, and she just like fucking. She just tells me, and she would like hold each other, and she was just like, "You're so amazing. Like God loves you. Like this."
Oh, God loves you.
And I'm like,
oh, we love the MILF.
Yeah, like where?
God loves you.
Yeah, no, but she would like she'll say like such beautiful things.
Is that what you like to hear? God loves you from a woman?
Well, I know he doesn't.
What?
So I know she's lying through her fucking teeth. No, but
she's just trying to make you feel good.
Yeah, but no, she like compliments me, and I'm like, oh wow, like, and I'm just like, dude, like, what? Why? And she's like,
you like your MILF sex?
Oh, it's so good, like it's insane. Like mothers or daddies just know how to throw it the fuck down. No, it's like I don't know, it's just electric. Whenever I'm near her, it's like she has this pheromone. I'm just like.
Right, like whoa.
It's like an antenna. I'm like, and I'm a Navy SEAL. I'm like, where is this?
What
where did this go?
How many MILFs had you had sex with?
I think just 2.
Just 2. You think just 2?
Well, I can go.
No, it's okay. What are you allowed to talk about that you're doing?
I was in this film that we filmed last year with this amazing director, Alec Roth.
When is it coming out?
I don't know. I think he got upset about me because I spoke too much about it.
Okay.
But Al Pacino's in it, and Charlie Heaton, and Diana Silvers, and it's really cool.
Okay.
And they're just incredible people, and the fact that was my first ever acting gig was just like incredible. I didn't have a big role; it was just a couple scenes, but it's a start. I'm a start, yeah. And for me, like my 5-year goal is, I want to be like, when you see Kevin Hart, and you're like, I'm gonna watch that because it's gonna make me laugh.
Yes.
That's where I want to be. That's why I'm like trying to avoid all the drama and whatever else, is because I want to be the guy that you're like, I know for 40 minutes or an hour, I'm just going to sit and laugh at this guy. Like that's the goal, is like, I'm working on films and movies and stuff, and like trying to like move down that direction.
Amazing.
But in saying that, there is a few reality shows that are coming out next year.
Are you allowed to say what?
Yes.
Like, you're not gonna be the
Yes.
bachelor.
Yes, we're manifesting. I am the Bachelor, everyone. Please make this the cover photo for like the.
No, actually, Harry's the bachelor.
Everyone, I am the Bachelor.
No, can you honestly? You would be a great bachelor.
I would, if
How are
Emrata-
you not the bachelor? Why don't they pick you?
I'm too young. I'm 26 now.
But you want your future wife and you want your kids.
Bachelor, Batch Nation, DM. Is
And
it?
what are you talking about? They have fucking kids that are 21 on that fucking shit.
Do they?
Yeah, they're young as fuck.
Let's fucking go. I want to be the Bachelor, and I would be a great one. I'm a candidate. I'm ready to fall in love, and this photo proves it.
Right? You look like the bachelor. You are the bachelor.
I am.
This is amazing. And maybe if you become oh no, how good is this? If you become the bachelor, I will host that season of The Bachelor. Can you fucking imagine?
Are you serious?
And we sit in a room and I'm like, Harry, like, do you like Elizabeth? And you're like, I do, but like I also like Marsha and Kennedy and Raquel and
Alex,
Chelsea.
You know how nuts that
Can
would
you
be?
imagine the ratings? ABC.
Oh, you know how
Pay
nuts
up,
that would
but like
be?
I host it and you're the fucking
Yeah,
bachelor.
if you were the fucking host.
and you're the bachelor? Hi.
But imagine how insecure the girls would be like, do you know Alex? You
Right.
know this bitch? Like,
But I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
I'm married.
yeah, like literally.
Harry and I have never had sex.
Yeah.
But I do care about him.
Yeah.
And then I would like have your back. But I would also like love to talk to the
Dude,
girls. That would-
ABC.
ABC.
ABC. Hire us. Hire
That's a
us.
great pitch.
No, that's fucking
Harry,
nuts.
we're on to something. You're going to be on other reality shows that we can see you on.
Yes, there's a few fun ones.
Thank God.
I know.
Like, we're ready to see you back on screen.
Because the thing is, I was like, I was turning him down for a minute because I'm like, I really want to focus on acting, and I've got amazing agents and all this stuff. But then
You're back.
well, the craziest thing was after the breakup,
Mm-hmm.
like not even a week after the breakup, I had 3 huge fucking opportunities, like right away. And I'm like, this is like
Meant to be.
bird's eye view. The universe has sent me
Yeah.
this to say, congratulations,
Yeah.
this is the right decision. So again, that's why I haven't been heartbroken and like fucking sobbing this
Yeah.
time around, is because I'm like, I just got rewarded for making the right decision.
I'm excited for you. And I think the Daddy Gang, we missed you.
Oh.
It's been like too long.
Yeah.
And I just like, we needed Harry Jowsey back in our lives.
Well, when I film this stuff next year, I won't talk about it anywhere else.
Oh, please sit down with us. Okay, Harry, we are, I think we're done. But we're not done because you're going to stay at my house. We have so much to talk about. But I love you, and please never forget us, and we love you. And
How the fuck could I forget you
come
guys?
back on.
I'm your biggest fan.
I'm your biggest fan. I love you.
I love you so much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Daddy Gang.